From the Lodge Mahal in beautiful Round Rock, Texas, welcome to Poker Night at the Lodge. My name is Slick Rick, along with my partner each and every week, Skull Mikey, the Skull Reisman. And Mikey, we got our final live stream of 2021. We're going to put it to bed, and let's talk about tonight's action.
Yeah, lineup is good tonight. Should be a 2-5. I am anticipating the straddle on most of the evening. The boys are playing the Deuce 7 game and also PLO bomb pots, and Little Birdie told me that the first hand of the night is a doozy, so hopefully the card readers are hot, warm, and ready. Cam, fresh off a win in the free roll last night in the 1 seat, a Lodge regular but rookie to the stream. Everybody else a familiar face. Hi, TM, Kazim, Brian played last week, Dapper Dewey, Dirty in the 7th seat. Dylan will be arriving a little bit late in the 8th seat. And then Richard, the Sheriff, in the 9th seat. Everybody in for 1,000 except for Dewey in for his normal 500. And Sabato warming up in the bullpen if somebody gets scalped. So excellent lineup. Should be a good one. Final show of the year. Let's get it started. And let's keep an eye on this first hand, Rick, because like I said, I think it's a doozy.
Want to wish everybody out there a happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you are celebrating, happy times as it is coming down to the end. This will be our last live stream, as we mentioned, of 2021. We will have a premiere, though, of that we will release between Christmas and New Year's. We're going to record a Dealer Olympics after the stream tonight. We will not have any overtime tonight. We'll go 3 hours. We'll go to 11 p.m. Central Time. But, folks, that doesn't, keep your mind from hitting the like. That'll just get more people to watch tonight. Here's the flop. A single board PLO bomb pot, Jack Deuce, as the players will each put $25 in the pot and play a single board PLO bomb pot. PLO, Mike, you must play 2 and only 2 from your hand and 3 from the board to make your best hand.
TM here with Ace Jack. Pretty strong hand. No heart redraw. Not full yet. He bets 85. Cam already full. Jack's full of deuces, so TM's going to need to catch up here. And Cam, wasting no time, says, let's get it in now. Pots it.
Pots it. And you see the little mics we've got on the table. We've got them in 4 different places. We're going to try that tonight. I think we figured out something. We're going to do the best of both worlds, and instead of miking every player, we're going to strategically put. And there's a all-in from TM. Cam makes the call. You got a boat already from Cam. You got a trips with a bunch of overs for TM. He's 31%. Cam's 69%.
Needs an ace, 10 or 7.
Yeah.
Ace, 10 or 7. Otherwise, he's going to be felted here on the first hand of the night.
There's a 6 ball. That doesn't help. It's all Cam's right now. There's a 9. So Cam will take the first part of the night down. And Cam's
improves.
Faded.
Jack's full of 9.
Faded the assault from TM. Cam wearing the LBJ shirt. LBJ is a local high school. I did the announcing on that, the football game they played in the state championship. That was the team that I was on the radio for, LBJ.
Bad luck for them, though, because they got waxed.
They didn't get waxed.
They
lost.
Fumbled 4 times in the first 10 minutes.
And managed to keep it close.
Also known as a wax job.
Want to thank a fine gentleman, the Deuce of Diamonds he likes to be called. He brought cookies for the bunker tonight.
Those are wrapped.
Individually wrapped.
Those are wrapped like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, a sloppy peanut butter and jelly sandwich that your mom might have packed up for you when you went to school. Or how much tinfoil around these cookies?
We'll have to try one later on. Want to give everybody in the Austin area a big shout out. They're not sponsors of the program, but if you like prime rib, head over to Randall's. I just picked up a prime rib, $6 a pound, folks. That is a bargain. We're going to have prime rib at Slick Rick's house on Friday. How about that?
Shout out to Fletcher Parkin, a very nice message there in the chat. Happy holidays to you. Yes, indeed, it was a great 2021. And we will be looking forward to a exciting 2022.
Great city, Vancouver.
Yes, indeed. How many times have you been there?
Never, but I only hear good things about Vancouver.
Been there once. Had a great time.
How about them Cowboys?
Brian makes it 50.
And Dewey's always got these nice shades. Remember last time he had those?
That suit.
It's a jacket. It's not a suit.
I mean, it's embroidered with roses. He's got that ring that blinds you.
It's Dapper Dewey.
Flop, 4-4 jack. Kazim strikes lightning in a bottle.
Yeah, this could be trouble for Brian.
That's why you play the 3-4. He just smooth calls.
Kazim, Kazam, kaboom. Right there on the flop. Brian makes it 90. Kazim going nowhere.
King of diamonds, the only thing that can come for him. 1 out. Speaking of.
Kazim checks, kind of making it seem, ooh, Brian not falling for it. I thought Brian would fire again. Elects for a little bit of pot control. Now the flush gets there. The board is paired. Because I imagine Kazim's going to lead this river and get snapped off. Probably go for about 200. Let's see what he comes with. Maybe a little bit more. 225.
I think 250. 250.
250. That's going to get snapped off.
And Kazim, Kazam, Kazoom.
Kaboom. Kaboom. We might need to get a new drop for Kazim.
4-7.
There you go. And the pocket kings go down in flames. 66 of you in the live chat. We'll get that back up, just getting us started. 8 minutes into the program. Joke of the night coming at 9:15 as always. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. The last joke of 2021. Told over 100 jokes over the course of the year. Hopefully, you can use some of them at your holiday party that you're going to have this week.
What up, B?
Nick from Yuma waltzes in. Hello, Nick from Yuma. Danny Bowser. What's up, buddy?
What's up, Danny? Zeta Man, Jazzbo,
Sharon
Mayor,
Barth,
Sharon,
Yoda.
TJS, Sammy Hold'em is probably going to quote Rounders here in about 5 minutes.
You never know what you're going
Wesley.
to get from Sammy Hold'em.
If it's bullshit, we'll just put him in timeout. Better keep it clean.
Dapper Dewey with the Queen 10 suited, 40% to a royal flush.
Speaking of Royals, first hand yesterday at the club. Sit down. Flop the gut shot to the Royal. I say, how about get it all in? I say, how about a Queen of Spades on the turn, no waiting. Boom! There it is. Hit the Royal yesterday. Got paid, but it was a short. It was a shorty. Didn't get, didn't get rich off the hand, but felt it a fool.
Jack, I'll tell you about my hand after this hand. I posted on Instagram.
That's a sad, sad story.
It's the hand of all hands.
Get over it.
So I've got a huge stack, folks, and I posted this hand on Instagram at Slick Rick Lodge. I got pocket aces with about 250,000 in the tournament that has made this place famous, the Tuesday Night Free Roll. 250,000 in chips. Guy, I make it 21,000. Guy with all the chips on the table, 600,000. Decides to raise me 50,000. I've got pocket aces. I push it all in. He thinks for a minute, and makes the call. We throw our cards over. I've got pocket aces. He's got ace queen. Flop comes ace, king 6. I flopped a set. He's got 1% to win.
2%.
Jack, 10. 10 Jack. Slick Rick stormed out of here. Didn't yell, just stormed out of here.
Stormed out. You were steamed up. I saw the smoke on the top of your head. I had about 3 dealers tap me on the shoulder. Did you hear? Did you hear? Did you see?
People, I heard somebody whisper, I've never seen Rick get frustrated in a hand before.
I saw you celebrate in a member's face
I had
the other day as well. Like it was
He
like
was
the first
killing
pot you've ever won.
He was killing me.
You gave him a boom, a kaboom, bam,
A bam.
slam the cards on the felt. I mean, act like you've been there before. Jesus. My goodness, that guy was steamed up too. How do you think that guy felt when he left with 0 chips?
There's the deuce of diamonds. Kazim hits a boat. He's getting there left and right tonight. The river is good for Kazim. Hello, Nakia. Poobah, how you doing,
Yeah,
Poobah?
Are the results in? Are you the father or not the father? Let us know if you're healthy.
Yeah, it was a little steamer. Slick Rick, I had to go out. Didn't say anything to the player. Player was later asked, was he mad at you? No. Slick Rick was not mad at the player, was not mad at the dealer, but very frustrated. Walked out of here.
What'd you do?
I walked down about 50 feet into the shopping center and let out a tremendous cuss word as loud as I could, and boy, it felt good.
Later, thank you.
There you
You're
go.
scaring people in the parking lot.
No, I walked away from the Lodge Mahal and just screamed at the top of my
Why
lungs.
don't you wait until you get in your car, the Bronco that you love oh so much, close the door, and then let out the
I couldn't
F-bomb.
wait. Oh, Skull Mike, if I
So
hit that hand, I have 500,000
steamy.
chips.
You would have blew it anyways. I mean, let's
know.
be serious.
How
How many poker tournaments have you won in your life?
I walk to the final table.
How many poker tournaments have you won in your life?
My Hendon mob is just amazing.
At least you got home early and got a good night's sleep. You didn't want to really be here till 4 a.m., did you?
I would have.
And then get sucked out on the river. Imagine how steamed up you would have been then.
Queen 3-4. Nobody hits anything. Kazim looking for a 5-ball. Kazim's hitting everything so far tonight.
On this TV. Thank you, Mike.
There's the ace of diamonds. On the turn, nobody with a diamond. Another ace. So an 8 high is in the lead. He can't think he's good. Check, check. He's going to win with an 8 high. When's the last time you've seen that, Mikey? Winning with an 8 high.
It's been a while.
No.
Damon the Tatted One, the hot dog eating wonder, is in the box tonight. 107 of you in the live chat on a Wednesday night, that right before Christmas. We realize it's a lot of things going on. We just appreciate you joining us. What is everybody doing for Christmas? Are you going to play some poker? Are you going to not play poker? Tell us in the chat. We'd love to hear from you.
No poker for me.
You're going to Zona, I think, right?
Correct. Taking me on Friday morning still, correct?
Taking you to the airport. I am.
Thank you.
I just don't know when. Still don't know where you live, so you're going to have to ultimately tell me. Or you're going to just, yeah.
I have my people contact your people. A little message in the bottle with a Morse code.
Cal says, Moo Moo. How you doing from New Hampshire? Where in New Hampshire? I used to live in Manchester when I was a kid before I moved to Texas in 1975. Long time ago. Greasy hot dog eating wonder. Damon, the reason why we call him that, he was on the Nathan's hot dog eating contest with Kobayashi and Joey Chestnut, I believe in 2004 in New York on Coney Island.
How many colors are in Dylan's beard? 4? Little black, gray, orange, and brown? 4?
Probably. A good camera. Look at that great camera. Jasbo made homemade butter today. Interesting.
Shouldn't even look. The price did.
Tony wants an arm wrestling match between Damon and Dirty. I don't think Damon's going to do an arm wrestling match anymore. King 3 deuce. In the only arm wrestling match ever had, he lost to Big Meech.
What's up?
Making your own butter, that seems a lot of work when you can just get it at
Seems
the
like he's getting
supermarket.
desperate. You know, Jasper?
Making
He's been
butter?
slaying left and right, and now he needs to add something to his repertoire. So when he goes into the supermarket and sees a nice little fox on aisle 6, he's like, "Hey, come to my house. We can make butter together." You know?
I mean, I could see making ice cream because you could make different flavors, but butter? There you go.
It's a stretch.
10 of hearts is the river, and Dylan's going to win with his 2 pair, kings and 5s. Going to make a nice little bet there. You remember Dylan, he played on a lot of streams
Early on in the
in
year,
the spring.
Lodge 1.0.
And just asked you about him the other day, too.
Ask and you shall receive. Just got to ask nicely.
It's going to be fun. The Dealer Olympics. Palo's in the chat. Haven't seen Palo in a while.
You were gonna flip the 7 dudes.
Wes is in the chat. Hello, Wes. Got some usual suspects. Ahmad from Egypt. He's a regular now. We got great YouTube reception on the Nile. Uh-oh. Dylan with the ladies, cam folds, high folds, over to TM with ace-5. Makes the call. Kazim, of course, is going to call on the button. And here comes Dewey, Dapper Dewey, with ace-queen. And he's going to be in trouble here because Dylan's going nowhere. 105 is the bet.
Paging the Wizard. Paging the Wizard. We got to change Dewey's name to Dapper Dewey. It's official. Moving forward, he'll be known as Dapper Dewey. It's time. So please, Wizard, make that change when you have a moment.
Cow says, Mumu, you live in Bedford, New Hampshire. Interesting. Lived in Manchester from 1970 to 1975. Here comes the flop. King A3, couple hearts. I was age 4 to 9. Then I moved to Texas. King might slow things down for Dylan.
It's always good when you don't get
Nope.
snap called from the last
Does
one.
not slow him down. Fires out 250. Not a flop for Dewey here, but he only has, what, 90 behind. He's invested. He's got a little bit more than 90, so stack's a little off. How much does he have? Like 130?
Aaron, how are you? Stephen Reisman, good to see you. Happy holidays.
How much is in this pot? There's not. Is it really 920? What was the three bet pre?
It was 105, and then I don't know what Dylan made it. Dewey made
He
it
makes a
105.
call, just invested. Needs to bink an ace. Dewey in trouble. Dylan's queens in the lead.
As bad as I'm
Ace are
running
running
into
cards.
the big
There's not
probably a lot here.
that much in the pot, is there? 850.
Here comes some more outs.
Ace of diamonds, a jack.
A
So
jack would do it.
another diamond.
There's the jack. This is what I had last night. Almost.
Bingo!
Runner.
Diamonds weren't alive. They were
Yeah,
too hard.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
needed that jack and the jack or the ace, and then binks it.
Good hand, Dewey.
Lucky shit.
Yes. Sorry about that, Palo. Sorry to hear about your uncle passing away. It's been a tough year for a lot of people.
Yep, a lot of people passed away this year. It's tough on it. Us all. Just got to remember the good times. I lost my uncle. My father's in the chat, so he lost his brother. But you remember the good times, the good memories, and you keep them alive in your mind for as long as you're alive. So just look forward to 2022 and hopefully things
Live every
will
day.
all be good. That's right.
Live every day. Hug the people you love. That's my motto. You talk about New Year's resolution. That's my motto. Live every day.
Yeah.
Smile every day.
So often people just take things for granted. Life's pretty good if you really think about it. Take a second to sit back, reflect on the year and years past. Life's pretty good.
Dapper Dewey, just Jack from space. Here comes TM. TM folds. Over to Kazim.
Twice.
King 8. I think Kazim's VPN is going to be astronomical.
999 come.
He was about to 3-bet, but
Yeah, that happens.
closed his hand.
Just spoke about it 5 minutes ago about running straight cards, killing. 953 Skittles. Pair of 9s for Richard. Straight draw for Dylan. Yes, Wes, I said that early, a few streams ago. My New Year's resolution this year is to not make any New Year's resolutions. There's a 7-ball. So now Dylan picks up a straight draw and a pair. Richard's still in the lead. And looks like nines are going to be good on a jack on the river. I'd love to see somebody make a resolution. I'm going to pick up smoking. I'm going to try to gain 50 pounds. And I'm going to go to a bunch of strip clubs. 3 good resolutions.
He's talking to you, Ken.
What'd you say? You want to go to a strip club, smoke more cigarettes, take 3 shots for breakfast?
I said I'd love to hear somebody make a resolution that they would want to gain 50 pounds, they want to start smoking, and they want to go to strip clubs. Those are, instead of the typical, I want to stop smoking, I want to lose weight,
Yeah.
and I want to spend more time with my family.
Yeah.
That's like 1, 2, 3.
Little promotion at work, perhaps. Be nicer, be happier. Be more mean. Start doing drugs. Start showing up late. See how far that gets you. PLO bomb pot.
You're on a 2-outer.
So everybody antes 25, 225 in the middle, 4 cards for each. Got to use 2 in your hand. Let's see what it brings. 993, 2 hearts. Kind of similar to last bomb pot when there were 2 jacks. Dirty takes a look. He's got a 9.
Sharon wants to know what color is Richard's hat. We haven't decided.
It's on he's trying.
It's beige. Sand. Sandpaper. Sandpaper cowboy.
Check.
You check?
Yeah.
Okay, check. Okay, that's check.
Anybody else with a 9? I see Dirty has the 9. Doesn't look like anybody else
You check? Okay, it's very subtle.
has
Okay.
the 9. So
All right, we're going to a turn.
High has the flush draw.
There's the 6 of diamonds. So Dirty, way in the lead, 42% to win. Several players with 0%. High with a chance, looking for hearts or a 4-ball. Actually, no, because Dewey has the other 4s. Dirty always is laughing. Talk about a happy guy. Dirty's a happy guy.
Told you I can win those.
Yeah, he's always in a good mood. Laid back and chill. Might be Planet 13's biggest supporter. Just saying. Be you, Rick. Rickson, he's lost in the chat. His multitasking skills tonight, they're not. I've seen better.
Well, I've got so much going on.
Could be
tonight.
a side
The
effect
Dealer
from-
Olympics are going to be just a hoot.
Could be a
I've
s-
spent a lot of time on these Dealer Olympics. I hope you appreciate it. Cam, we are playing the 7 deuce game, are we not?
We are.
Cam with 7 deuce.
Like to see him race there, get after it, but he just calls.
Way to play 7 deuces to thin the field, get us down as much as possible.
Agreed.
75. Is the raise from Dirty. Cam gets out of the way and says, I'm not going to chase.
Not gonna get after it there.
Sonny Bizzle, hello. Don't have any big plans for the New Year's.
Saw Cam yesterday. We were at the table playing. I said, Cam, be honest with me, buddy. Shoot me straight. What are your favorite colors? I said, I think I know what your favorite colors are. Let me take a guess.
And?
I say, purple.
Yes.
And I said, yellow. And he laughs and he says, yeah, those are my 2 favorite colors. We call it laser reeds.
There you go.
It's kind of like a big Barney.
Racer Nerd is in the great state of Texas. Touring all around. Hello, Racer Nerd.
No, just a raise,
Cam raised to 20. Calls from several people over to Richard. Richard's going to kick it on up. He's got the aces, American Airlines, weapons of mass destruction.
What's up,
whatever
Mark?
you call it.
Steve, Hawaii boy, Gary C in the building. How we doing, boys? Carlos here as well. Can Brewing. 4-way to a flop. Not really what Richard wants to see with aces, but he'll take it. Pot already at 620. Has Cam dominated everybody else? Some low cards.
Here comes the flop. Queen, Jack, Deuce, couple of hearts. Ace is still way in the lead, but Kazim, warning, heart draw.
Yeah, Richard has the ace of hearts as well. So if a heart comes, Richard still probably will end up paying it off. Fires out 275. I don't think Kazim's going to let it go. All in.
He goes all in.
So Kazim,
Snap call.
Want to do anything? I got ace. Whatever you want to do. Want to do it twice? That's fine. You got a hard draw? You got a hard draw?
Okay, we're gonna go 2 boards.
Oh, just a hard draw. Just a hard draw.
2 boards.
I got 1 box.
You got a hard
Sure,
blocker.
you ready?
I have a dude
Let's
call.
listen in.
they're going twice.
Wait.
I like the mics. I think this is,
Yeah, we might have found something here.
don't have to worry about the players touching their shirts, walking away from the table.
Here comes the river looking for a heart. It doesn't come.
Lock 1 board up for the sheriff.
Yeah. That's one thing called the mountain. Jack and hard draw.
Looking in good shape here for another board. Heart and a heart only for Kazim Kazam.
No heart.
No kaboom. That's a scooper for Richard.
Richard, aces hold up. And all is right with the world. My aces never hold up, but his aces did. Kazim had a lot of chances for a heart. DJS, yeah, make sure you're back by 9:15.
23.
Joke of the night, 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. Can't remember if I told this one or not. I'm sure Skull Mike will remind me.
You can't remember?
Skull, I've told so many jokes, and I don't only tell jokes on the street.
And you go
I'm
home.
just a joke teller,
And you go home
tell
and you
more jokes,
rewatch it
right?
and you highlight it and you post it on every one of your social media platforms and you call your son who's busy at work and you
Sleeping
tell him the
Lodge.
joke again the next day. So don't bullshit me like you don't,
don't know.
remember
I don't
that
know.
you've told this joke or not. You damn well know.
I don't know, honestly.
And
You'll
especially
let me
if
know.
it was a good one, you would have known. So, God,
You'll let
all
me
signs
know.
point to a terrible joke tonight. If you
Wow.
shake your magic 8-ball. Slick doesn't know if he's told this joke or not. Nobody believes that. It's a snap call. You're drawing dead before 9:15. I'm gonna put my 2 in right now.
My goodness.
An
Well,
832. Mark, it's
you
official.
only give
It's
2s.
official. The earliest 2 ever recorded on the last show of the year, 8:30. 2 from me.
Bianca's in the chat. Bianca, congratulations. Binked the afternoon freeze-out tournament today. Chopped it. ICM chop 5-way. She had the most chips. Congratulations. Oh, the microphone near Dewey came off. So we'll have to keep an eye out on that one. Congratulations, Bianca. Mark McGill loved the joke from the other day. My wife's in the Broncos still.
Kazim all in for his remaining 267.
500.
Dylan makes the call, actually raises to try and isolate. Nobody else will be making the call, so it's going to be ace-10 versus king-queen here.
Let's see 'em, boys.
Kazim, very active player. And so is Dylan. We remember Dylan and how active he was back in the day.
Kazim spikes the king here, so Dylan running pretty bad tonight so far.
Looking for an ace.
Shaking his head, probably getting a little bit steamed up in seed 8. I think we might officially have a little bit of a steamer! A little bit steamy in seed 8! Very, very steamy. Gets it in good 2 times and doesn't have any chips come his way. And Kazim gets the full double up, now has 600 in front of him.
228 of you in the live chat. 8:32. Remember, folks, we're going to go to 11 sharp. No overtime tonight, but please give us a like. And if you haven't subscribed, I know most of you in the chat have already subscribed, but trying to get to that 20K number. I think we're going to do it in January. Really had high hopes of getting it before the end of the year. We're at 19,000 and change. Cumulative winnings, Richard up 1,700, Cam up 660, Dewey, Dapper Dewey up 313, Dirty 180. Everybody else losing. Throwing the party right now is TM.
Color up, 8, 11.
Dinner for 4 with a bottle of vino, $1,100. Poobah, your staff is running the show very well in your absence. Get well soon.
That's right, Russ. Cheers to you. Happy holidays. Miss Canada. I haven't been to Canada in a while. Canada is a beautiful country. Jack, 7 deuce Skittles. Garbage for all. Cam will take a stab at it, and he takes it down. So Cam feeling himself a little bit. Running good last night. Wakes up, has to get right back to the lodge, keep those winning ways, gets a full double up first hand on stream ever. Beginner's luck perhaps, who knows, but he enjoying himself in the 1 seed, playing pretty well so far.
Talked with a fine gentleman, former NBA player, has come to the lodge this week and moved to Austin from Dallas, and he's going to make this his home club now. Was playing at a different club around town.
What stakes
you know what?
did he say he plays?
Yes.
What stakes?
He plays higher limits. I told him about the stream. We're going to try to get him on. Gentleman said he played for the Seattle Supersonics back in the 90s with Gary Payton, Nate McMillan and the boys. So we'll have to get him on one night. He's a very nice gentleman.
You don't even give a mention to Sean Kempf or Detlef Shrimp?
Detlef Shrimp, that was a good player. Sean Kemp, the man had
Kevin
about
Durant?
17 kids. No, Kevin Durant was in the 2000s.
Drafted by
Yeah,
Seattle. Just throwing that out there.
but he wasn't around when Kevin was there. Ace of spades. Spade draw for TM. High makes it 25 over to TM.
Also has a jack for the straight.
Kazim comes along. There's an ace of diamonds on the river.
Nobody that strong here, so.
The only one who's losing this is TM. He gets out. Chop City.
Yeah, 2-5-20, 2-5-10, whatever. That's what we do here. These players are action players at the lodge. They like to get spicy with it. So as this night goes on, the stakes will rise.
Okay, thank you.
The stacks will get larger, and the pain will increase. Wednesday Night Poker from the lodge in Round Rock, just north of Austin, folks. Mr. Lee in the building, strolling down Broadway right there. Shout out to Mr. Lee, an Austin poker legend. Moving pretty good there with that walker. I mean, slow down. Might need to get a ticket for speeding right there, Mr. Lee. Slow down. Man, it's flying.
Austin legend.
We'll get a little love from Kara, perhaps. Look at that service from Kara.
Kara gives great
Somebody,
service.
somebody give Kara a raise. 15 from Dirty. Ace Rag. Richard makes the call while eating.
Raise it 50.
Nick from Yuma singing the chat national anthem with a little Canadian flavor there.
These cards flash, guys.
Always got something going.
Oh, man.
Regards to
Cards,
chat.
saw that.
Spades, king,
Richard eating
spades,
some Chinese food. Or maybe that's.
Do you think Nick from Yuma has a pet? Dog, cat?
I think Nick
And-
from Yuma's a cat guy.
And is it
King 10.
is the
deuce.
name of the cat somehow related to chat?
Chat Pro. See, we don't call him Chat
Chatter?
Pros.
Chatty meow, or we're stretching here. We're going down a dark road, but we might be onto something.
Ace of diamonds. Dirty hits an ace. And we do have Cam with a diamond. The only player left with a diamond.
Good flop, good flop.
Dirty's going to win that
Yeah,
pot.
Flop, good flop, like you. Only when I'm in the hand.
There's your cumulative winning. Skull Mike is going to enjoy some time off. I'm going to enjoy a little time off and come back raring to grow. Our first stream of the year, 2022, will be January 3rd. So mark it in your calendars. First stream back January 3rd. And remember, January 12th, Norman Chad, Lon McCarran, coming to the lodge, playing on the live stream in an all-in moment here for Kazim with Big Slick offsuit. He's not messing around tonight.
Laser reads from you, Rick. Nick from Yuma, cat guy. Cat name was Trips, so poker related.
I just felt
Not chat related, but poker related.
I just felt he was a cat
Well, I thought it was.
guy. Just from
So for sure that was 7 dudes.
the vibe that I get from Nick from Yuma.
The retail.
It's a cat guy.
Oh, he got it. My 25 already.
Never owned a cat in my life. My wife did when we first started dating.
I had a cat growing
Not a
up.
cat guy.
Timmy the cat.
Gotta tell you,
Timmy was a legend.
cats just, they don't come to you.
My cat did.
Mac and cheese.
No.
My cat did.
Okay, so we have a couple
You just got the wrong
Actually,
cat.
not
Just
my hand.
not a
I had
cat
king
guy.
queen, but that wasn't the board either.
Yeah, that's not the.
That wasn't the right
that was
board.
weird. That was
Yeah.
weird. It was because the hand got misdealt, remember?
Oh, maybe.
Oh, you
It
have
was
king
the
queen?
misdeal.
Yeah, in that hand I had king queen.
It's showing the wrong one.
Yeah, but it also showed the board wrong. Like it
Yeah.
showed king deuce or something. It was like king deuce.
I did wrong.
Yeah.
Cow says moo moo. How long have you lived in New Hampshire? Cow says moo moo. That's what I want to know. Richard is going to town on some sort of beef dish. Kazim hasn't folded yet. Dirty raises it on up to 60 with, don't they call that the dirty diaper?
They do.
Getting called all around.
Something that you're probably familiar with.
Used to be when my son was young.
You're getting up there. You're getting up there in age. Silver Fox. So.
Getting my odds in first. But that flop,
Yeah, come on now.
don't check it around me. He didn't.
Here it comes. Brian with Big Slick, all in for 470. Dirty, who started it off, laughs it off and folds. Cam's not going to call this. High is asking for a count with Jack 10.
Oh, man.
I makes the call. He wants to gamble.
Yeah. 470.
470.
470.
Nakia says she's not a cat person. I'm just not. So high, gamble for a high. Big Slick versus Jack 10.
Queen. Queen 6.
Smash that like button, folks. The more likes, the better.
He's live, so to speak.
Ace
Pretty sure I
king
hit the flop.
Versus Jack 10 for
10.
high.
Yeah.
There's a king.
That's trouble.
Ooh,
9.
9-ball, corner pocket.
Don't think it's coming.
9-ball, corner pocket. Slick calls it.
Boom. Very nice. Very nice.
And Dewey, in high, snatches victory from the jaws of defeat.
Wow.
And Brian is going, what the hell just happened here?
And they're just running it one time. That's the way High likes it. And Brian, welcome back to table 11.
Under the lights.
If we would have seen a flop, I probably would have checked around. And then I probably would have.
My goodness, 9-ball, corner pocket.
500?
Wow. Could have won yourself a sandwich there if we had time to breathe.
Yes, Nick from you, I did call it.
No waiting.
Rick Stradamus.
All right, it's all or nothing, guys. All or nothing.
Yeah, ain't nothing. Me too.
Richard 2.6.
Wow,
Can one
that
of y'all
was
grab checks
fun.
for me, please?
It's fun when it's not you.
See
When it's
Cheryl?
you, it
See the-
sucks.
See Cheryl down there next to the magic carpet.
Magic carpet sighting,
Seat.
middle of your screen to the
Seat
right.
9.
Seat 9.
Magic mushroom, perhaps.
He's wearing a purple carpet tonight. His other one is being, he has on a tree and he's banging it with a broom to
Clean it.
clean it. Look at the Lodge Mahal on a Wednesday night, just having all sorts of fun. People in the holiday spirit,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
always having fun here. It's always a good time. Where everybody knows your name. Kara does. You walk into the Lodge Mahal, Kara at the front desk will know your number before you know it.
Does do 7
Big carrot.
How she does that? She should be a good poker player. If she has that good of a memory and that good with numbers, get her on the felt.
Never seen Kara on the felt.
Put her in, coach.
We're
We're doing our round of PLO bomb pot. Everybody puts $25 in, goes straight to the flop. Use 2 and only 2 from your hand and 3 from the board to make the best.
Ace King 4, Dapper Dewey with top 2. And he's going to pretty much pot it right off the bat.
Jimmy Boy, the coin man. Jimmy B, the coin man, is in the house.
Yep. Coin Man, I got that envelope to mix in yesterday, so thank you, Mr. Coin Man. And Dylan is coming along here with his flush draw. So he's basically, he's raising, so he's committed to this pot. It's going to need the hearts, and really the hearts. Well, he also has a jack to Broadway, so a little bit of a combo draw. But Dewey in good shape. Pretty much a flip, though, for heads up. So any queen, jack, or heart will do it for Dylan, but Brian's still debating what he wants to do with his ace and flush draw. He folds. Who's winning this pot, Rick? Rick Stradamus.
I'm going to go with Dylan this hand. He needs a pot. He's going to hit a heart right
At
here.
3-5.
Yeah, bottom set.
I mean, I knew I was getting probably a straight
Go,
draw,
Dewey.
Yeah, I don't like bottom set.
and this game is pretty bad.
Lock it up.
Lock it up for
I was
Dewey.
fucking drawing one out right there.
But I told you a heart was coming. He just didn't make it, and Dylan reaches into his pocket. It's always fun when you reach into a pocket and pull out a bunch of black chips.
Not so great when you go home with black chips in your pocket, throw your clothes into the hamper, then have your fiance do your laundry,
Ooh,
and then she
what?
comes knocking down the door and says, "Are these yours?"
Oh my goodness.
That's happened before.
Did you clean them? At least you cleaned the chips.
I'll add 1,000.
Yeah, I cleaned them.
We're adding 1,000 to the stack.
Might have lost a chip or two.
For
Dropped the chip the other day. I had
1,000.
Big Daddy D call me and says, I think you dropped something.
Big Daddy D. Really? What did you drop? A purple?
A black one, black chip.
You're just dropping chips. Skull, are you that rich that you could just drop things and leave things? Leave $1,000 of chips in your coat pocket?
Just drop it and then don't even hear it fall. I mean, that's the problem. I wish I had a little bit more better hearing. Or
I mean, you're going to step right into that. The chip doesn't have that far to fall out of your pocket. Oh, Skull. Cam.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Mark McGill says you have her do your laundry. I do laundry.
I do laundry too.
Whoever's there.
She does laundry more than I do, but I do laundry.
I purposely don't fold correctly because that way you'll know.
I'm not a
after 30
good
years of
folder.
marriage,
Yeah, no, I know already.
they'll
there.
say I'll just do it myself rather than you fold. Flush draw for Brian.
I fold, but it's not the same way that she folds. And then it just goes into the closet, weird and strange, and then you get yelled at. I've learned that lesson already.
And I don't understand folding sheets. What's the point of folding sheets? They're just going to go on a bed.
I don't fold sheets ever. You fold the spare set of sheets.
But even then, I mean, do they have to be perfect? There's a 7 of hearts. I'm just saying.
I mean, the
Dirty
spare,
with
the
two
spare
pairs.
set should be folded neatly, so then it just takes up less space.
A 6 would be disastrous here. Ooh, so close. 6 would have given us straight to Kazim and a boat for dirty. Chris the Cop says he wants to wish Slick, Rick, Skull Mike, and all of Chatsville a Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Chris the Cop, right back at you.
Welcome to the party, pal.
One of the fine members of Chatsville. We have a police officer, Chris the Cop. We have a mayor, Nick from Yuma.
Another police officer and Coach Summers.
Coach Summers, also a coach of a youth league with a whistle
We have a cat owner, and Nick from Yuma.
from Yuma. We have a princess of VPIP, Nakia. We have a lot in our community.
We have a garbage man and Gary C.
You see,
And we have a coin man and Jimmy B.
owns the local coin shop.
Got a butter maker.
Jazzbo is the butter maker.
We got somebody who makes milk. You know who makes milk. Who makes the milk?
Mullen.
Well,
Mullen.
Who
that's
makes
a
the
dangerous
milk?
question. I don't know. Kyle says moo moo.
There you go. Cal says Moo makes the milk, of course.
All in
Thanks, sir.
Thought you were going to snap call me there. It took you a little bit while, but you got there.
1,000.
Dylan all in here. Ace queen off.
Yeah.
Squeezing here for the full stack.
I feel like I'm ahead.
Me too.
Only person that might
I mean,
make
I
this
pray to
call.
God, y'all fold, 'cause I can't
Look at Dirty saying, "Oh, I feel like I'm ahead here." He's got 7 high. I feel like I'm ahead.
I mean, either card's ahead.
And he
of you.
shows it.
Wow. Bianca with the $49 super chat. Smash the like and subscribe button. Bianca.
Man, she's got to win those afternoon freeze-outs more often.
That is so nice of you, Bianca.
Thank you, Bianca. Merry Christmas to
Merry
you.
Christmas.
We'll see it. I was
She's been in the lodge a lot, playing well. She
She
got
is-
some fire shoes on there. You see her
Oh,
heels on?
those were
Those
amazing
were fire.
shoes.
Those were fire.
You could have hung them on the ceiling and we could have had a disco in here. They were the disco ball shoes. But, you know, we had a talk today about, Bianca and I, about poker and
trendy.
how we're both going through a patch. And she put it out there in the world today that she was going to win that tournament this afternoon. And you know what? She did. Self-fulfilling prophecy. Kazim with the pocket tens. Very generous.
Queen for Dylan. Got that squeeze through. No resistance. Now he's up to 1.2 on his way back. Are you ever going to open up that crown?
We could do that. King 8
What are
deuce.
you waiting for?
We could do that.
50.
Go get you.
Get some ice. We don't have ice
Ice
anymore.
maker is broken.
God,
You're going to have it neat.
We need to get an ice maker back. Six of clubs. Kazim. Check, check. There's the 5 of diamonds. Dylan's going to take this down with his kings. Makes it 75. Kazim calls and says the king is good. Derek says he got a bottle of Patron tonight for tomorrow with some friends. Be careful out there, Derek. Patron is some dangerous stuff. Although we are going to get a little crown going on today. We got nacho salad. And by the way, the missing bag, the pouch from the Crown Royal Reserve that Nacho Salad gave, problem solved. Mystery is solved. Nacho Salad called me the next day. Couldn't figure out why the pouch was not in the box with the crown. Asked his wife, do you know what happened to it? Turns out Nacho Salad's wife needed the pouch for a costume for one of the kids in Nacho Salad's house. So a Crown Royal pouch.
Qualified.
The mystery has been solved. I was going to write a letter to the people who make Crown Royal and say, you owe me a pouch. But they don't. It was used for a school project in Nacho Salad's house. Ace King for Reese Skittles. Pair of kings for high, pair of aces for dirty. Cam with Squadouche. 60 is the bet from high with his kings. Dirty with the aces. Damon the Tatted One, the hot dog eating wonder. Turns to Jack of Hearts. Now, 7 outs for high. King, Queen, or a 10. That's not one of them. Dirty's going to win this hand as long as he stays in. There we go. We got some cups. Crown Special Reserve. We're going to open it up. Dirty is going to take it. Dirty's tats. Rival Damon the Tatted One. Both sleeves. Pretty impressive. Slick Rick is opening it up. The Crown Special Reserve. Courtesy of Nacho Salad. Gonna make just a little drink for me. Little drink for for Skull.
I can't straddle. I think this is apparent. No, alright.
Oh, I poured you Crown. What? I got a double now. Skull did not want Crown. He wanted Johnny Walker, Black Label.
Hold on.
So I've got a double
Hold
now.
on. He needs to act.
How much it?
It's 20.
I'm sorry.
Cam calls the 20 with Queen 10, high folds.
I think
Over to
that's
Kazim
it.
with Ace
That
5,
isn't.
also calls.
Sorry. Top right, 4 players.
Sure.
40.
40's the best.
Cody, thanks for the like. Always appreciate it.
Raise it to 100.
Put that bottle back in the box.
Heads up.
Don't usually do them neat.
Put a little
Ace
hair,
on the turn.
put a little hair on your chest, son.
Yeah. Have a,
Kitty game's down the street. Just put it on the top.
what?
You trying to put that in the
No,
the fridge?
no. I was going to look for something to mix the Crown with, but I usually don't mix anything. I usually put a little water in it. A little Crown with a splash of water on the rocks. No rocks tonight.
Soft. Just drink it. All in, or that Dewey will take it down. Trip 8 knocks down the ace from Kazim, so a fortunate river for Dapper Dewey. Dapper Dewey is live.
Chris the Cop asks, is there a mini bar in the bunker? Let me just give you a description. We do have a refrigerator stocked with some beverages. On top of the refrigerator is a 3/4 empty bottle of 1942 tequila, a full bottle of Black Label Skulls, and a full bottle of Crown Special Reserve. So that is the bar right now.
A pizza.
A half-eating pizza.
What's the matter, dog? You embarrassed?
Clarence.
As a gangster, his real name's Clarence.
So that's a little,
About 3 big screen TVs.
several big screen TVs.
A security
letter.
guard.
A security guard, a letter from a couple fans. We've got fan
Yoda.
mail. Yoda on top, yep. So we got a lot going on in the bunker.
Unless you know that he doesn't have a straight. I'm just saying.
Eight for deuce.
Dylan with pocket tens. We've seen that a couple times tonight, pocket tens. And he's going to win this pot. Gives a few dollars to the dealer. On to the next one. See that easel in the background? That's our whiteboard that we have ready for the Dealer Olympics tonight. Folks, you're going to be pleasantly surprised. Hopefully it's going to go off without a hitch, and you're going to see it premiered between Christmas and New Year's. Well, I think we've got 6 dealers competing in 5 events tonight. One of them involves a blindfold. One of them involves a hoop.
You can throw the card the farthest.
Did you take my guess the stack size
Yes,
suggestion? Good.
yes. It
And
won't be guess the stack. It'll be guess the chips on the table. All the dealers will have their backs to the table. We'll put the chips on the table and say, turn around. We'll give them 3 seconds, and then I'll cover the chips, and they'll have to guess.
what's my job in this? Am I going to score this?
You're going to be scorekeeper. You're going to be co-host. You're going to do the opening dance number with me. We'll have a kind of like they do in the Oscars for the undies. We'll have our dance number where we'll mention like Nick from Yuma and the Princess of VPIP. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
Very aggressive.
You need to calm down.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Dapper Dewey, 7 deuce
that
game,
really
Dapper.
got out of hand fast.
7 deuce game, Dapper. Oh my God, Dapper Dewey. You're not even gonna get after it there? Did you forget?
Get lit with Josh Lit. Hello for the first time. How are you? Big Slick versus Ace Queen.
Dapper Dewey. 7 deuce would not have gotten through Ace Queen and Ace King on this Ace 8 deuce flop. Would have been interesting though. Sabado is warming up in the bullpen, folks. Little birdie told me that.
Me and my best friend.
We might have a seat open here shortly.
Six of spades on the turn. 50 says Dirty, and Cam says none of that. Make it 250.
That's so good against
Is that a tell, by the way? He just put those chips in.
All right, Cam, I got Ace Queen.
Good fold from Dirty. He shows Ace King.
It's a good fold there by Dirty. Dirty and Cam have a lot of experience with each other, playing with each other for years, and Dirty not falling for it right
At
there.
best, I'm chopping there. I was like, he's jamming it. He's popping it with Ace Queen or better.
$290 in the live chat. Not too shabby on a Wednesday night.
Anybody else?
15 minutes from Joke of the Night. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules.
I let you know where I was.
I know, I appreciate it. You didn't let me hit that queen on the river.
The more I think of it, the more I do believe I've told the Joke of the Night tonight before. But it is a funny one.
The truth comes out. I already given my 2, so
One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules.
it's a 2 for me, boss. Queen 3 deuce, 2 spades. And we are bombing right here. Bomb pots top pair for Dapper. Dirty's got none of that.
200.
High pots it with the aces and the dry ace of spades. And Kazim rips it here with a pair of 3s and the flush draw. And here we go.
You got flush draw?
No.
King high spades? I had 10 high spades.
Spades not coming, I don't think. I think high's in good shape here for felting Kazim.
Try to go out.
Six of hearts.
Two pairs.
And
6
two
and
pairs.
3, so Kazim gets there.
My
Yikes.
goodness.
Pretty gross. Just rips it in there with the 3s and the flush draw. Gets rewarded on the river. 1.7.
Not him.
High's a good sport. Says nice hand. Knuckles the table. And Kazim. Very, very fortunate there.
Cow says Moo has a nice little cow in the chat. Nice picture of a cow. I like that.
Oh, God.
Checks on 11, please. Checks on 11.
You went to go watch film? You went to go watch video?
There's that dirty laugh.
Dirty's wearing 2 shades of purple.
I don't think I have to see his video.
No, you already know.
Not a matching set over at Dirty's land.
Are you sure?
Bunch of donkeys
That's not
with
matching.
fish.
the shade off.
You're sure about that?
Yeah.
They're like donkey. Which one's your left?
She's got 6.
Damon not sharp tonight. I don't think that's going to be good for him.
Well, he's not going to. He can't. He's working tonight. He can't be in the dealer Olympics.
He's sharp. Just kidding. I'm just trying to rile the dealers up a little bit, stir the pot. I was asking Kevin all afternoon if he was nervous. I want these dealers to screw up. The 1 seeds, you know, the 1 seeds in the brackets come in here, have a little hiccup, give maybe a 3 or a 4 seed a chance to steal all the glory and win the trophy.
Guess what number I'm thinking of?
Dealer of the year.
Close.
Oh, actually, no. You missed one.
He posted.
I think it's going to be a shootout tonight. Frank has come in. Frank, we've seen him on the stream.
Frank's got excuses.
Kevin's
coming in cold. He's been home all day. He's coming in cold.
And he's also going to say, I'm going to be up at 6 o'clock, so he's going to have that excuse. We've got Kevin, who didn't want to do it, but we kind of convinced him to do it.
They all didn't want to do it because they didn't want to do it at 11:30 at night, and you were just
It's the
firm
only way
on
we
that.
could do it.
No, that's not true. That's not
We
true.
had to do it after a stream, and our stream ends at 11.
No, it could have been planned for a different time.
I just get shit done. I don't wait and ask a lot of questions. I just put it out there and get shit done.
We want to see a lot of.
That's
And
why
Cowboys.
How about that, Cowboys?
TM
7 deuce, show
looking
7
to get on the
deuce.
board
Come
here.
on.
I wasn't ready to pay
A
that.
little smile under the mask.
I had 7-3 like 4 times.
I had deuce 3.
I thought you had
Played it like 7
Every time
deuce.
I raise a 7 deuce, I get re-raised. I just fold it. Fuck it.
Oh, you keep getting it?
Council's Moo, no, the dealer Olympics will premiere it. We're going to tape it tonight and premiere it during next week, sometime during next week, because we don't have a live stream. We wanted to have some new content next week during the week between Christmas and New Year's. So we felt, let's record something and release it then. So look for that in the next 7 days for sure.
Oh. I don't know.
No need to count.
1-2. We can play 1-2 around, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not the small. That's what it is. I'm the big blind.
That's a what the fuck is that?
Jimmy, the coin man, says if Kevin wins, I'll give him a coin. Kevin fan here. See, that's what I tell these guys. We make stars. All club flop. Queen for high.
I don't know. They changed it
Look,
up.
there's my set of fours up there.
Dewey just got word that his name's been changed to Dapper Dewey. Finding out live here.
That's funny.
He likes it.
Oh shit, Pardue?
Quad deuce?
Yeah.
You?
No. Somebody over there.
I did. You?
302 of you in the live chat tonight. Thank you. Joke of the night coming up in 5 minutes. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules.
No, out for you.
Okay.
Does anybody laugh more than Dirty? Love that about him. King of spades.
Straight?
Straight for Dirty. 2 pair for high, and Dirty is going to bring it on home.
175. I gotta go down the field.
Bruce Folger, thanks for the idea. We don't call him that. Mike sometimes does. That's kind of Brad Owen's thing. I call him Dos Hermanos. I call him Jacks.
Call him Jiggities a decent amount.
I don't call him Jiggities. You do.
You do too. I don't always call him that. No,
I may
don't.
not. I may have called him that one time.
Not
Not that I have anything
get you to a
against
doctor.
with it, but I coined the phrase Dos Hermanos. I like the 2 brothers.
I like that. I like that better. The hooks.
It
fish
just
hooks.
doesn't, you know, I don't have 500,000 subscribers where I can make it really popular like Brad Owen. Congratulations to Brad. Hopefully we'll get him here 2022. Big plans for this place. Big plans. 9-10-4.
The triple B right there. You might need to fire that one back later on. starts to get sleepy in here and slow, you just
I
do
tried
about
to-
the triple B.
Tried to do the Curb Your Enthusiasm. This week's episode wasn't as fun.
Didn't see it yet.
Not as fun.
Next in, lines are going up 600, 1200. 600, 1200 line.
Struggling with that crowd. Dapper Dewey here turns the straight, jack high. Small pot though, jack not what he wanted to see on the river. Gross. Everybody with an 8, so the triple chop.
Yeah, damn it.
Go straight.
Brutal, brutal river. Dapper Dewey was in the driver's seat instead. Will just get his money back.
Yes, Johnny Vons has played on our stream before. Nick from Yuma. Check that off if you have it on the bingo card. Johnny
you already
Vons,
have it.
Poker Ash, Poker Beast, Wolfgang Poker, Adam Rude, Rampage, Mariano, Lynn,
I needed it. I was like,
Lexo, Chance Cornet,
Lexo, Chance Cornet, you name it. Boski, Jeff Boski.
Lexi Gavin,
Almost had
6 were in thanks though.
Ben Deach
Ryan
booked.
DePaulo.
Ryan freaking DePaulo. How about that? How can I forget Ryan DePaulo, who played an entire stream looking at his phone because his friend was about to bink a World Series of Poker bracelet, and he had a percentage of it.
Yeah, y'all were thinking.
Shout out to Ryan DePaulo.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, Jack.
Had a good time meeting him. Great guy. Love the interview we had with him. Got a whole bunch of info that I had no idea that you can't get from his great videos. So 2022, we promise to be equally as attractive with the people we're bringing in, and we're kicking it off January 12th with Norman Chad and Lon McCarran are coming to the lodge. So if you want to meet them, you want to come on Wednesday, take a picture. I'm sure both of them would love to meet their fans, and I know the Lodge Mahal will treat them well. We'll be playing a dealer versus dealer tag team event, 2 in the bunker, 2 on the felt, along with 7 other teams, and it's going to be a fun night. That's all coming January 12th. Ace 3/4, which is literally less than a month.
2 weeks.
2 or 3 weeks.
2.5 weeks.
Great concept. Great concept.
Yes, Poker Face Ash was here.
Who win?
Dapper Dewey with the diamond draw, Dirty with the ace.
75.
Kazim with a pair and a straight draw. Snap call from Kazim, snap call from Dewey to a river we go 3-way.
Who win? Who win?
Cheryl Spencer with the $5 super chat. There's the Queen of Spades. She says, hey, Chatsville, Sharon and I will be playing the tag team event on January 12th. Can't wait. So Sharon and Cheryl, 2 fine members of Chatsville. I know Nakia and Poobah will be there. TM and Scotland. Jake Stein and
Bruno.
DM ... Bruno and Mixon and
TJ.
You see what me and Dewey said?
Notorious TJ. So it's starting to shape up rather well. Nice little who's who of Chatsville. I like that.
Better not disappoint me, Rick. Better bring your A game.
I'm going to bring my A game.
I don't want no suck outs. I don't want no yelling. I don't want no bad beat stories. I don't want no limping.
I'll try to make you proud, Skull Mike.
Good.
I'll try my best. And I might say you do the same. The last time we were on a stream together, I ended up doing better than you. So I'm just saying, hold your own, please. The only time I was on a stream.
Please.
I get nervous out there. I like to be behind the camera. I like to be talking.
A lot of people interested in this hand.
I need you to call Oh, do we?
High raising it up with the ducks. Would have liked to seen Dirty make the call there and in position with a suited queen jack.
Joke of the night coming after this hand. One if you like it, two if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. 3 players going to a flop. Pocket deuces, 9-7 and 8-7. Ace, queen, 10, 2 hearts. Nobody with a heart.
Dirty would have flopped the best of it there with his queen, but High going to tell the story of a made hand already and not pocket deuces.
He shows the deuces, and High's going to win a nice little pot there. Here you go, joke of the night. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules. A woman is in the hospital in a coma. The nurses are giving her a sponge bath, and they notice every time they get near her genitalia, something happens, and she sparks up a little bit and almost comes out of the coma. They do it again, and when they get close to the genitalia, the same thing. She sparks up. They go to their husband and says, look, we don't know if this will happen, but she seems to get aroused and excited when we're in the nether regions. Can you go in there and have oral sex with her and see if she can come to? He goes in, and all of a sudden, 2 minutes later, flatline. She's dead, no longer any signs of life. He comes running out and says, I think she choked.
Oh, no.
There you go, joke of the night. 1 if you like it, 2 if you don't. Everyone knows the rules.
He's gonna get out. Get out?
Skull Mike, I can see the hamster in your brain trying to figure out, okay, now he said oral sex.
Rick, you want to know the honest truth?
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
I looked to anyway.
You never do. It's hard to tell.
I saw it.
I didn't hear a word you just said. Something about genitalia and old lady in the hospital.
Chris the Cop gives me a 1. Dan gives me a 1. Wes says, is the joke going to end? Wes, calm down. Cheryl Spencer gives me a 2. Derek Myers a 1. Nick from Emo a 1. Stephen Reisman, of course, a 2. He's still upset. Still can't get over the fact that we wouldn't tell his joke. Aaron 1. Lots of 1s, few 2s. Claire gives me a 2. She usually gives me a 1. I take that to heart. Kyle says Mumu gives me a 1. Tony gives me a 1.
You got the 10, you got.
Here's an all-in. Ace King versus Ace 10. Dirty this time has the Ace King. And Brian's saying, can I suck out? And he does. Boat City.
Wow.
For Brian.
Gets there. Brutal run out there for Dirty.
All right, y'all ready
Ten's
to gamble?
full.
Cheryl, I don't know why any joke on the stream would shock you. You've heard enough of these jokes.
Keep one behind.
Stephen Reisman. 27 people thought it was funny. You are not the authority on funny jokes, obviously. But I love you anyway, Stephen Reisman. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year.
Happy Hanukkah.
I gotta go.
Is Rosa in the chat? Somebody said, hey, Rosa. Did not see Rosa.
She's there. She gave you a 1.
Good luck out here.
Thank you, sir.
I love Rosa.
I got 7 deuce, I'll call you.
Haven't seen Rosa in a couple of days. Rosa, where are you?
There you go. Rosa did give me a 1. Lock it up.
That's because she feels bad for you.
Chris the Cop says Jasmine was
Man.
definite 1.
Oh, man. Action.
Oh my gosh.
Action.
Don't think you've told that
Come on,
joke,
guys.
even
Get
though
your
I really
spot
wasn't
odds.
paying
I
attention.
think I might have.
Come on.
That was the last joke
It's a coin
of
flip.
2021. I've told over 100 jokes this year. Some of them good, some of them not so good. Some of them damn good.
Come on, guys. I thought y'all came to gamble.
Brian all in, pocket 10s. Brian trying to win 2 in a row. High with K9 woof.
What you hit, man?
With only $2 in the pot right now. And he calls. High with only $2 in the pot says, I cannot let a hand pass where I'm not involved.
Oh,
TM's
man,
behind.
I'm not showing. Not showing.
Have you looked?
What's going to be even more gross?
No.
You got aces.
Kazim is still in there, isn't he?
Kazim's all in blind.
Okay.
Good team.
Can't show, dude. Can't
TM
show.
folds his
Can't show.
king jack.
Hold on, I still got a call, right? Or he called me.
Kazim has 6-4 off, so
I'm not gonna look.
I have king on me.
There's fours on me.
Brian in good shape here as these guys crushed.
How much one?
2 unders for. Did Brian fold his 10s? I'm a little confused here. He did.
Russo, thanks for staying for the
300
joke
for
of
the
the night.
size, so we're
Good night.
coin flipping.
Thanks for joining us tonight. Merry Christmas to you.
Brian folded his 10s pre-flop after Kazim ripped it all in blind. Pretty sure we're heads up here between High and Kazim.
I was hoping like half of the table
The
would
wheels
call.
are officially off.
Yeah.
These guys are in the holiday spirit. They just want to get chips in the middle and have one winner.
Rosa says she's here, loving every moment of 2 of my favorite people. Right back at you, Rosa.
Thank you, Rosa.
Welcome to the party, pal.
It just seems like it was yesterday when Rosa was cutting the ribbon on
I have one king
to
over
open
there.
the Lodge Mahal in September. 8 deuce deuce.
Do
Oh,
seven.
the 10s are still
Yeah,
in.
the 10s are still
thought
there.
the
I
10s
think
fold.
we got a little messed up.
Come on,
Yeah,
tin man.
it's 3-way.
I think I'm good.
Pinball.
There's an 8, so the 10s
10s hold.
hold, and Brian,
Triple
Eight
up.
or a deuce under
Which
there.
one?
No, well, I don't
Eight or a
care.
deuce.
well, we don't know. Kazim,
50-50.
6-4.
yeah,
He's
we
dead.
know.
Yes.
The table doesn't know.
Yeah.
You get it right.
Is there 1200 in the middle?
So Kazim waves goodbye to the table.
A chop.
Oh shit, it's a
Oh shit. No. Yeah,
The
chop.
side pot's a chop.
I said
It's a
chop.
deuces with an ace.
Yeah, chop side pot. Oh man.
And Kazim was about to leave, and just when you thought it was time to leave, he gets pulled back with the chop. Deuces and 8s with the ace kicker.
That's about a $600 premature walk away.
Wow.
Something Rick would probably do.
Well, none of us caught it. The main pot goes to Brian.
Now he's up, baby.
Wakes up Doc. No, it's not wrong for you to cheer for Norman Chad to win.
Especially in early.
Look at Kazim here. Kazim's not even pulling his chips back.
He's just saying all in. He can't. He's in
605.
the big blind. He's in the big
He
blind.
doesn't want to sit back down, though.
He refuses to sit down. If he wants to give $600 away that much, I will go out there and take it from him.
Super Chat 605. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Theirs was 940. Y'all put these 3 in the middle, 340 instead of 440.
The sheriff here trying to.
Because he counted it right here, and then when we poured it in the middle, he told y'all 340. Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, we all. Okay, that's it.
What do you think this is a business idea?
I'm sorry. I'm just amazed. I want to see what happens here. The man has 605 for his big blind here. Or it's a 2-5 game, and now it's
You can't
2-605.
put 605 in. You can't straddle your own big blind. Are they going to let him do it?
I don't know what's going to happen here.
That's right.
Oh.
1330.
See you later.
Your big line. How do you straddle big line?
Yes. How do you straddle your big blind? Dewey's going to call it. How about this for a business idea? In the corner of the lodge, I have a little booth, and I say, tell me your bad beat stories, $5. Only $5.
Rick.
You can come and tell me your bad beat stories.
Rick.
You would have had all of that.
I think
Please.
people would. I'd get some customers.
Please.
I'd be very. Wow, are you serious? Aces, really? Ah,
That's a good way to look
how
at
can
it.
you not call there?
Rick.
Oh, I gotta sit down again.
One
Man. I
more
gotta
again,
go.
man.
I'm starting to get really worried about you.
That was a crazy chop.
I'm always thinking of the things like that.
Which one?
And Dewey and High with the King Jack. I said it again. King Jack.
And we're all in again here. Brian,
Go for this one first.
Don't know what
it's not,
Kazim has.
not good for High, though, because Brian has the same hand. TM has folded here, and now Kazim with another mystery hand. He's got
8-6.
8-6 again. So.
I like
They're
that.
just flipping a coin for $1,000.
Coin flip.
Come on, one more check.
6 in the window.
10-3 deuce.
8 or a 6 still live.
6 of diamonds.
Look at that smile on High's face. He loves it. He thinks he's about to win a
There's
breakout,
the
and it's
king.
locked up.
It's
He's
over.
Night night for
And this
Kazim.
time High says good game, and Kazim goes off into the distance. Just wanted to kiss that 600. He didn't even like that $600. He just wanted to light it on fire.
Yeah, that was a straight torch.
Torch City.
High will take it.
Yeah, you're good.
Come on, he's not allowed to get in here. We voted, man. You can't play.
I wear your hand. I wear.
Okay.
Next hand.
You have to wait.
And Sabado.
Wait to him.
Okay, fair enough.
Sabado comes in, sits down, and he's coming in strapped. And he's a little bit angry tonight. He's been having a rough go the past couple of streams, so he's going to look to run it up.
Over. Actually, no, I'm just going to play 2,500.
Krista Kopp says the Slick and Skull Sandwich Shop should be in the lodge. Have an intern work there.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Should I
That's
fix
a
you some
good,
sandwiches?
that's a
do
good
that.
idea.
I always wanted to have a hot dog cart like they do at the World Series. Slick's Dogs.
Do it.
I'm still talking with ownership. Actually, I haven't even mentioned it, but I could in 2022. A little hot dog cart, how cool would that be? Get some crowd on there, maybe some mustard.
And then when people come to buy your hot dogs, you can tell them bad beat stories and see how that works out. So
Sabado!
One-stop shop.
3 ways.
Haven't
to a
even
flop.
wiped the blood off of that seat.
4, 5, 7. Diamond draw for Dylan. Pair of 7s for Dirty.
I'm glad that you actually making sure that I have 2,500. Good. How about the 5? So that's 5 over. So how much you playing?
Not as much.
Not as much I am. Okay. So I have a chance.
Let me take a peek, Rick.
Skull Mike's going to go and assess. We're at 9:30 in. We're going to 11 p.m. tonight. Then we got lots to do. We've got the Dealer Olympics tonight that we're going to pre-tape for your viewing pleasure. And do we have a straight there? With the 8? I'm sorry, with the 6 on the river?
Really? I thought that was a camera. Hello? Hello?
What is the...
Hello?
Trying to find out if that was a 6 on the river. If it was, there's a straight for high.
High tech.
And high...
So what else I need to know before I
heck?
can start playing? Thank you, thank you.
Yes, high had the straight. I thought I saw a 6 on the river. Money will go to high.
300. When I bet, I call.
That's how they go. This is my first time.
Cow says, Moo says, not sure I want to buy and eat something called Slick's Dog. I get it. Jimmy B, the coin man, wants to invest in my hot dog cart here at the lodge.
That's my hand.
It's my hand. All straight.
I love that hand.
I love it. 4-8.
Could you imagine that? Could you imagine a nice hot dog cart with the steamed buns that are soft? You get a dog with some mustard, maybe a little chili dog. Take it back to the table
Can I drink if I want to?
and enjoy your
Forgot
dog.
the bump pop?
Not a bad idea. Get one of those umbrellas.
Get it?
You can play the bomb pot. Next time when we go to the regular hand, you won't be able to play.
So we're going to have a bomb pot here. Every orbit, a PLO bomb pot, everybody puts $25 in. And we'll go straight to a flop after everybody gets dealt 4 cards. PLO, remember folks, pot limit Omaha, you get to play 2 and only 2, must play 2 and only 2 from your hand, and the 3 on the board that make up your best 5-card hand.
Sick call.
And it's PLO, so you can only bet the size of the pot. 225 in the pot. and whatever is bet before you. I don't know, Andrew. They have the hot dog card at the World Series of Poker, and it seems to do okay. King 5-4, 2 diamonds is the flop, and we're getting all the cards read into the system right now. Brian has a pair of kings. Sure. Yeah. All right. So it looks like let's see. Cam bet 100 with the. He's got a wrap. 6-7-3 deuce. Lots of cards can help Cam. That's not one of them. 2 pair now for high. Wrap City. You see that Cam is still a favorite here. 58%, even though high, because a deuce, 3, 6, or 7 gets Cam there, but not a 5. 400 is the bet from Cam. It is a diamond. High has the diamond flush, not diamonds, but it is a board pair out there. Hard to believe that High's going to fold this. The way High plays, he's called with much less. Does have the nut flush, but there is a board pair out there. He calls, and Cam has nothing. Cam had a super wrap, but never came through.
I think you have full house.
You know, interesting you say that, Kyle says Moo Moo. The Gold Coast, when I go to Vegas, and I'm going here shortly, when I go to Vegas, I find myself going to the Gold Coast for 2 of my favorite restaurants, but I have not ever had a hot dog in the sports book. I've seen that hot dog cart. Ping Pang Pow. Ping Pang Pong is the Chinese restaurant that I go to. Highly rated dim sum, if you like dim sum. And then there's a Cornerstone Steakhouse that I get the prime rib at. Both at the Gold Coast. Don't know why. It's not the best casino in the world, but 2 of my favorite restaurants that I go to Vegas in. Who would have thought?
Jordan, I have your seat sheet available. Jordan.
Raise from Brian with ace queen to 50. Dirty comes along with the dirty diaper. High comes along. TM comes along with 8-5 offsuit. 5 players to a flop. 255 in the skillet. Damon the Tatted One, the hot dog eating wonder, gives us King Jack Deuce. Couple of clubs. Pair of jacks for Cam. Raises it on up to 250. With 2 pair. Matty J is in the house, and we play his theme song.
What's the matter, dog? You in Paris? This guy's a gangster? His real name is Clarence.
$200?
Been to Oscars.
Oh, you want to?
2 birds. You had me crushed.
Every time.
2 pair from Cam, and he'll take down a pot.
Yep. Had me crushed.
There you see the cumulative winnings. Richard up 1,500, High up 1,200. Dapper Dewey up 1,100, Dirty up $22.
Turn with a cane.
Cam down $7. Sabato just came to the game. Throwing the party right now is TM. And Kazim, we know, lost at least 1,000 because that's what he bought in with. Don't know if he rebought twice. Wesley, my handed mob is not much because I don't play a lot of tournaments. I think $1,000 maybe, and it's not under slick rig.
Raise it to 65. Oh, call 65.
I don't have much on there. Wakes up Doc, thank you for that invite. Actually, I'm going to be meeting up with Jables when I'm in Vegas, so I may put something on the Instagram for anybody who wants to meet us in Pizza Rock for a slice of pizza at some point when I'm downtown. Queen 8-10, couple of diamonds. Diamond draw for Sabato, along with a straight draw. Cam with the queen with the ace kicker. Makes it 325. I don't think Sabato's going anywhere. He's got a combo draw. 9 or a diamond. TM with a pair of 10s, lets it go. Call Sabato with the combo draw. Dapper Dewey has a straight draw. You can have it. The whole thing. Yeah. Take it. Queen on the turn. Trips now for Cam. He just check. And a 7-ball on the river. Cam makes a big bet. Sabato, no chance he can call. He missed his flush. 575. Is he going to call here with 2 pair? Sabato. Let it go, my friend. Let it go. There you go. The coin man, we before you do too much research, we got to get approval from the bosses here. You know, we can't just show up and wheel in a hot dog cart. You know, we got to. There's things to, you know, there's staffing. There's all sorts of utensils you have to buy. You know, the mustard plunge. You know, where you press down on the mustard bottle and it comes out perfectly on your dog. But so don't do too much research, coin man. I like where you're thinking. I like the dog of the month. Skull Mike's devil dog. I like that. Slick's foot long. I'm just kidding. I had to go there. There you.
You got me up here? You got me? Timers. Oh, yeah.
I thought it was a tournament.
Tough to do, but
There's extra money for hours?
there's not too many chips.
Extra money for hours? 510?
And the tables up there, the better.
510?
TM bets 55 on his 9-10 suited, but he's got a pair of 9s. Quick call for Brian with a pair of 9s. Queen kicker. TM is in trouble here with kicker problems. Deuce, now both players with 2 pair. Cam is in there, don't know why, with a king. Looking to spike a king. Big bet from TM, 160. TM's going to bet, take down the pot. Krista Kopp says the hot dog with everything on it is called the Chatsfield dog. I can live with that. 353.
Doesn't matter how much is in your stack. $100.
362 in the live chat. Damon Slick Rick running solo. We've got another hour and 19 minutes.
If you do the max.
Oh, I like that, Sharon. Combine both my two ideas, a hot dog cart and a bad beat kiosk. I like the bad beat kiosk. And buy a hot dog and tell me a bad beat story, all in one stop shop. I like that.
Any of the add-ons, please leave your money with your chips, and the dealers will take care of it. I'll come around and do the VAs afterwards. 15-minute break, guys.
Dirty is going to fold his ace 10. Dylan with the Gretzky. Calls 63 to 65, and Cam with 10-3 offsuit is going to come along. 3 ways to a flop with 200 in the skillet. Cow says Moo Moo, plain hot dog would be called the Naked James. That's actually pretty funny, Cow says Moo Moo. Of course, we would have to sell White Claw for the White Claw Warrior. Jack 6-3. TM spikes his jack. Dylan calls. Cam gets out of the way. Dylan looking for a 9-ball, corner pocket. Ooh, trips now for TM. Cam is no longer in the hand, so really 2 outs for Dylan if there are 9 still in the deck. We don't know. 305 is the bet. TM with trips. Johnny Tidorf, how are you doing? Richard's hat's in the way. On a queen of diamonds. TM's going to win this hand as long as he stays in. It's 315 over Dylan. Richard's hat's still in the way. Nice hat. There we go. There's Dylan.
His nips.
Trip jacks. Wins the hand.
All right, y'all.
It took the last stream of the year to get Gary C to type what I've been telling him since the first stream of the year. No politics. There you go, Gary C. Way to go.
You too, my brother.
Still doesn't get you into the running.
No, you have to do it.
For the chatter of the year, not even in the running. Adam comes into the box. We wave goodbye to Damon, the tatted one, the hot dog eating wonder. Adam already has great reviews because of the hat he's wearing. Look at the hat the dealer is wearing. makes a great stocking stuffer. The quadratic formula for the Lodge. Hat plus hoodie plus t-shirt plus coin equals chips in your pocket.
Man, that drink is making me feel nice and warm. Can I use your sweater?
What's up?
I said that drink is making me feel nice and warm. Can I use your sweater?
Krista Kopp, we've got a new hoodie out for Under the Lights. It's a white one with our newest logo on it. We've been talking to some people. They want to do some things with our logo. Who knows what's going to happen in 2022 with the merchandise? We've had tremendous success. Have had to order merchandise, had 4 reorders since we started selling it. So that tells you something, that people are buying this stuff.
Break the nerves. See, very shy. Sitting on TV, so I'm like, oh shit.
Christian asked, how was the 1 versus 2 ratio on the joke of the night? Lots of 1s, a few 2s. People tended to like it. Some people hated it.
75?
Yeah.
7 do 75?
25.
Yeah,
Oh, no, nobody tell me the 7 do shit. Nobody tell me.
Thank you.
Anybody get C5?
Sabado comes to the table, says, nobody told me we were playing the 7 deuce bonus. Do I still have to pay? Yes, you do. You're sitting down, table 11, under the lights.
7 deuce, everybody got to give you a quarter.
Yeah. No, I was just kidding.
I haven't seen it today.
First one we've seen, I haven't seen.
Sabado,
No.
a man with jet black hair and a gray beard.
I know, but
One of the wonders of the world, how that can happen. Jet black hair, gray beard. Good looking man. But Dapper Dewey, I mean, look at that. Dapper Dewey. Just fresh out of GQ magazine.
I get him once and I was my throat.
2-card arsenal. Wants a hot dog called the Flop with chili, cheese, onions, jalapenos, pickles, and mustard. Ouch. The Flop.
I think you saw Trey. Trey one time. He was just
Queen Jack Deuce. I'd want a hot dog called Seti Spaghetti. Something with 3 things on it.
But that was
Maybe
not
3 hot dogs in a bun. Seti Spaghetti.
I think he played one hand and that was like 12,000 B-side, 12,000. So like a $30,000 time. He won. 7 deuce o'clock. And on top of that, he won. And then we have to pay him $100.
We're getting a lot of entries for the menu items. I like that.
How do I know you?
We played before. I played with you before.
But you're not a coach, right?
I
You're a coach, right? You're the one that drive the big motorcycles.
No. I coached at LBJ, the girls basketball.
Really? Yeah, I used to.
Yeah.
Dapper calls the 10 with ace-8 suited.
I'm like a coach.
Dylan comes along with queen 3 suited, same clubs. Cam raises to 50 with king queen. High with king 10 comes along. Spot is escalating.
Make this spot a little juicy. How about 250?
250 on top.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
I like it.
This is shaping up.
Testing him with
Look at you. I don't know you pay.
Jack 8-9. Looking for a 10 ball. Deuce of spades. Changes nothing. 175. A quick call from Cam.
he knows, yeah, like
5 outs for Sabado. 5, 6, 7. That's not one of them. Cam shows the queens. And Sabado says, I tried. I fired a couple bullets. And I lost.
Where you get? I don't know him. He got what he got? 200. I don't know him.
Coach got it.
I don't know him.
356.
That's business. Forget.
Yeah, that's good. You know, the football team was 15 and older. Went to the championship game and lost the championship game. But,
Mike. Thank you.
Playing bad, running bad. I want to donate more money.
No more donating.
One boy.
Can't thank everybody enough. This is the last stream of 2021. We've got about an hour and 10 minutes to go.
Yeah, no, hold it.
Can't thank you enough from the bottom of my heart, and I know Skull speaks. We speak about it often. How cool y'all are in the chat. You are a third member. Chatsville is the third person in the bunker. We've said that from day one. We haven't changed in that respect. We hope we've given you some laughs along the way, showed you some good poker, and just put some smiles on your faces this year. That's what it's all about for us. We said from day one, if you're looking for just strictly poker, you're probably not going to be too happy here. We do a lot of poker, but we also have a lot of fun, and we've got 19,000 subscribers who've thought about it enough to give us the subscribe, and we appreciate that. More importantly, the people who come in every night, the people at Chatsville. Without getting too emotional, man. Love each and every one of you. Ten of clubs. So it looks like the Kings are still in the lead. Straight draw. For Sabado, it doesn't hit.
So no more donating.
Pocket Kings. Actually, 2 pair. What am I missing here? Oh, the Queen 4, 2-4. I totally missed that. My mistake. I'm looking at the wrong thing. Brian with Queen 4 has the winning hand. Just was fixated on the Kings there.
River Live.
My mistake. Wondrous. We had 0 subscribers when we started in 2021. 0. In March 1st, we hit 1,000 subscribers on March 1st. And as we come to the end of 2021, 19,000 subscribers, over 19,000, in between 19,000 and 19,100. So, not too shabby. Beyond any of all of us who are involved in this since day one, could not imagine that in less than a year we'd have 19,000 subscribers, believe me. There were times when we were happy when we first started, when we had 50 people in the chat. Remember when 100 people were in the live chat for the first time? We were high-fiving each other. At one point this year, we had one of our streams, I believe it was one of the Rampage streams. We had 3,600 people at one time. I think that's our high ever in the live chat. 3,600 people. Wow. Jack 7-5. TM with a double gutter here. Looking for a 10 or a 6. There's a 9 ball. Now he's got a pair, but so does Cam with a higher kicker. TM with 9 outs. 6, 10, or 8. There's the 6, so TM gets there with the straight. Makes it 2 1/4. Quick call from Cam, and the straight gets there. Cam looking at it. Says, I do not have an 8. So I must fold. TM gets there for $790 pot. Wes, thank you. 100K, that would be amazing. We'd settle for 20K. That's our next goal. We are not on Bravo. We are on Poker Atlas. The lodge uses Poker Atlas. A lot of great reviews on Poker Atlas.
Because they're like, what happened to my stack? We have a rule if you get up.
No, if you're not in the hand, you're not.
All right.
Call 5.
Skull Mike on the table with a beautiful hat.
Raise to 25. Fold.
Did he take that? He took that from me. Skull Mike stole a hat from me. My goodness. You got to keep an eye on Skull Mike. Uh-oh. Dirty.
How about that, devil?
Just Dirty is going to raise his on up. Looks like he might have shipped it.
You out of here? Yeah. We're playing tournament. It's fine out there. Tournament? Yeah, you guys too boring. You see what's going on here? I don't have enough fun. See you.
It's a free roll, isn't it?
What's this?
My alarm to go all in.
You ready to go too?
Dirty all in for 947. Skull Mike with jacks. Just sat down, put a hat on that he took from me. Look at that beautiful hat. Wearing the hoodie. He calls. Oh my goodness. Skull Mike just sat down and is in big trouble.
Hold. You want to do it twice?
Yeah.
2 times.
2 times. Kings versus Jacks. Skull Mike looking to strike lightning in a bottle. He just sat down. All in from Dirty with the Kings. Looking for a jack.
You had that ace, Cam?
Ace had been in there.
I have a queen nightclub.
Dead to a jack. I think they're running it 2 full boards. Oh, the jack! Skull Mike still has a horseshoe up his ass. Skull Mike.
Give me a king.
There's the king. So they're going to chop this. My God.
I was going to say, don't do that. Don't do that. You know there's still a heart there.
How does Skull Mike get out of that? Look at the smile on his face.
What have you been?
He's playing heads up.
What was his deal? Did he get pelted or something? Did he get pissed off?
He literally played like 2 hands.
I didn't understand how.
My goodness. Must be the lucky hat.
I think it's Johnny Walker talking.
He's like, you know what? I can lose 3,000 here or go play the tournament, lose 100.
I think he was. I don't know. I think he was trying to be funny enough. I don't know.
I saw the lineup and he's like, I can't beat any
Wow.
of these.
Dirty's laugh.
Everyone
We got a straddle going on. Dirty with the $10 straddle. Wow, Skull Mike escaped the all-in disaster call with Kings versus Jacks. Should have run it 1 time, Skull Mike. Should have run it 1 time. You would have had all the chips. Holy moly. How does he do it?
something.
Yeah.
You might get one more though.
Get one more.
Oh yeah. Nice 40. That's true. All 40.
I ain't folding.
Oh my goodness. 3 ways to a flop.
That jack, hell no.
Dapper Dewey,
Just give me
Dirty,
the double.
and TM.
That's how my kings.
996. Trips for TM.
German? Yes. That's actually great. That's actually really good for him. Yeah, that's fine. That's good for him.
$50.
What does he need? Whatever he needs, don't give it to him.
Here comes the river. There's a 10 ball. TM's going to win this hand.
100.
All right, you're
Bets
good.
100.
I had spades. You have spades too? All right. One time
Dirty
you win.
saying he has spades. Did not have spades.
Yeah. I'm a pussy.
Who would have won? What do you mean?
Big pussy.
Oh. Way behind. What I was saying was, if I just flat, you
Vikes in Denver says in the award for the best rectal equestrian item goes to Skull Mike. Absolutely. Oh my goodness. Have a seat. We've got a special guest, folks. You are never going to believe it. If I gave you 10 million guesses in the world, folks, if you've ever been to the Lodge Mahal, chances are you've run into this lovely lady, Kara from the front desk.
Hey.
Kara, welcome. So, Kara, we talked about you earlier. You know everybody's number. How many numbers? And why don't you play poker? If you're that good with numbers, why don't you play poker?
I just don't play here.
It's not.
Right. No, it's not like that. It's just I work really hard. I'm here like 40+ hours a week, so.
You kind of run the front desk up there, and everybody loves you. You see, you know, we saw a picture when we had the Lodge cam on of you giving a hug to Mr. Lee, and people love you, Kara. What do you love most about working here at the Lodge?
I really love all the players, you know, the people, getting to meet all the different personalities, and it's just a really fun job.
And so how do you know all the numbers? Seriously, that's pretty incredible.
I would say my ADD.
I mean, does it take you long? How long does it take you to know somebody's number? Because you know mine. Yeah, but I see you do it with people who just joined.
Well, I mean, I'm good with people. Like, I remember people, member conversations. So, you know, just getting to incorporate their numbers with them is an easy task for me.
Kara, you've got one of the toughest jobs in the place. You're people constantly in and out, and when people want to check out, they want you to check them out right then. They don't want a minute to go on more than needs to. And you might be in the middle of something and somebody comes up to you, Kara, clock me out, clock me out, clock me out.
You don't know how many times per day I hear that.
I mean, you know, but you do such a wonderful job, and all in here for Dirty with Ace Queen.
Dirty.
Queens with an ace. You know all these guys. Now, how long have you been working here?
A little over 3 years now.
Nakia says, hey, Kara Boo.
What's up, Nakia?
And the Pooh Boss says, it's Kara. Why aren't you working? No, he didn't say that.
I just got off at 10, okay?
She's off the clock. You know, he said that before when we had Anthony in here once with Joe Pick and Tom Penza. We had 3 of them in the booth. And Poobah, watching from home, says, it's great that those guys are on, but who the hell's running the show? You know, so everybody wants to be a star, you know. Look who's sitting down.
Oh, no.
Everybody knows German, former supervisor, dealer here at the Lodge, and sitting down at the big table. And, Kara, what else? How long have you been working?
I said 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
So Poobah says, Kara is an absolute superstar. She makes my life so easy. We have incredible staff up front. I think that's too. You know, the girls up front, they're always so cheerful. You got so many great girls up front. And even, you know, some of the cage guys are guys that work there, but the entire front staff, porters, the support staff, we couldn't do it. This place couldn't run without everyone involved up there.
We have a great team, for sure. I definitely agree on that one.
I mean, it's it's a fun job. People. I always ask you how many times you get hit on every day. I mean, people love you, Kara. You get a lot of. You've probably been asked to go on a lot of trips. Who knows?
I've been asked a lot of weird things. Okay, Rick? I'm not going to get into that.
Hey, that's a whole book in it itself. That's after stream talk. But
yeah.
No, I can only imagine. But people love you, Kara. We are so happy you're in the bunker with us. So we got a hand brewing here. Dirty is going to raise it on up with the Cowboys.
How about them Cowboys?
Skull Mike falls. All right, high is folded, which is unusual. TM with 3-4 suited. German, who just sat down, Queen 9 suited, is saying, "What did I get involved here with?"
That boy
Slick Rick, Krista Kopp says, "Offer her top shelf bunker liquor. It's the holidays. She's more than welcome to have it, but she's got to drive home." Now, Kara, you're going to have a good Christmas. I know you have a daughter. Any big plans?
We're probably going to go visit my dad in Dallas for a few days, and then I'll be back here, of course.
Now, Kara, in high school, you were a sports star, weren't you? Play volleyball? What did you play?
No, I used to play basketball and run track.
Basketball.
So,
I knew you were.
I did that my freshman year, though.
Oh, okay. DM says, Kara rocks. Always good to go home seeing Kara smile after getting felted. That's nice,
Well, it starts
Bruno,
from here.
people love Kara.
You go over there, you don't feel nothing. I feel it.
And getting a lot of Wesley say it's Kara with a C.
Yes.
Yes. Getting a lot of good comments here. Our chat is amazing. 390 in the live chat. Slick sitting here with Kara from the front desk, and officially off the clock. Ready? Are you? So when are you going to Dallas? You going?
I'm probably gonna go the day after Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lodge, remember, folks, closes 2 a.m. Christmas morning, reopens 3 p.m. Christmas afternoon, just enough time for you to open presents and get sick of the in-laws and get back out to playing poker. It's fun to be with family, but we all know how it goes. What's going on? What's this? What's that? Okay, we're ready. At least I love my family. Just kidding.
The Lodge family.
Lodge family is a whole other family. There's people that come here every day and see us more than they see their family.
You would believe how many times per day I have wives come up here asking.
Yeah, that's what
Is my husband there?
That's what I was going to ask you. It's strip clubs, which is totally different business. Shout out to Bill Cox. They don't allow wives anywhere near the front door because, get out of here. You're spending our rent money. Get out of here. But every now and then you might get a wife. Is my husband in there? I see his car. Well, we've got so many women playing that their husbands might come here and say, "Is my husband in there?" That's funny.
Definitely.
Kara, Nakia says you don't have social media.
I do not.
You're not into the gram?
I am not.
Slick Rick is. I got almost 700 followers. Can you believe that?
Oh, I can believe that for
Slick
sure.
Rick? I like the gram.
The Instagram.
Yeah. You could have a good Instagram. 10-10-4 is the flop. And we are playing the 7 deuce game, so let's see if Dirty makes a play at this. As German checks it around. Here comes Dirty. His chance to get a $25 bonus from each player. I think he's going to make a play at this. He does. He bets 150, and he's going to get an extra 25 from everybody.
Nice.
What do you think of Dapper doing? Look at how
his outfit
beautiful
today.
he is.
No, I swear every time he comes in here, he looks fresh, just like that.
And look at the rock he's wearing on.
I know.
I mean, I asked him to look at it yesterday. He took it off, and it's beautiful. There's the lodge cam. You see the front desk. There's Kara. Kara's actually working the front desk and actually in the bunker. The magic of television. There you go. Sarah's right there.
That was
at
like
the front
what,
desk.
10 minutes ago?
Yeah, we're 20 minutes ago, and. See, that's what you do, folks. You finish playing, you go up to Kara, and either with a smile on your face or not a smile on your face and say, I'm ready to go home. And Kara tells you, okay, that's $48 or that's $12, whatever it is. And you pay and you leave. That's how it works here. Jasbo says, nice change of pace having Kara in the bunker. Nice job. You're getting a lot of love here, Kara.
I love my people.
A lot of people, you know, you kind of run the show. You've been running the show for quite some time. You and Stephanie, quite the team, along with all the other staff, but you guys are kind of the senior members of the...
Don't call me a senior.
Senior members mean you've been here longer.
I know, I'm just messing with you.
You're and I know everybody, well, when you get Poobah to say you're an all-star, it's not too bad when your boss thinks you that way. Maybe a good time to say, hey, boss. Here I am.
And a $2 hand. That was a $2 hand.
There we go. 6 ways to a flop. 520 in the skillet. Adam is going to give us a flop.
That's what I got.
Lodge is $10 an hour if it's cash. You do have to be a member of the lodge. Anybody 18 or older can join, and Kara can tell us all about it. Daily membership, monthly membership, annual. What are the prices for all three of those?
So it's $10 for the day pass, and then $25 for the month, and $200 for the year.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. What percentage of people do just the day pass? Is it?
Well, it's so funny you say that because a lot of them come in and will do a day pass, and then later on in the evening come back and be like, hey, I need to make this a monthly. And
okay. And
yeah,
you can do that?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Sometimes I'll do for players as well. If they come and visit the next day, I'll be like, hey, since you were here yesterday, you want to go ahead and give me $15.
Right.
I'll go ahead and fix your monthly
nice.
membership for you. So
and it's so easy. It's a one-page sheet, and they'll give you a card. They'll need your driver's license. They'll give you a number. Once you have a number, you're all set. You never have to do that again. You just will come in and either pay. They'll tell you if you say, hey, I want to play 1-2 tonight, and they'll say, well, your membership is expired. Or if it's not expired, they'll put you on the list. And Poker Atlas, you can get on the list from home. You don't even have to come and put the name up.
Or you can call me too, and I can put you on the list.
Kara is a wizard. If you want to change seats, the floor will help with that. And Kara, she's a master of putting when games need to be opened. She does it. Poobah says this is definitely the strongest team we've ever had at the lodge. Without Kara and Steph, I might not have made it to this point. I might not have any hair left. There you go, Poobah. Poobah always gives credit to people, and that's the important part of being a good manager is, number one, surrounding yourself with good people, and number two, giving them credit. And there is a flush for TM and a set for Skull Mike. Skull Mike. Will Skull Mike weasel his way out of this one? Big bet from TM. Skull Mike has 7 outs. Got the set of 6s. Seti Maggette wearing the beautiful hat, the beautiful hoodie. Are we selling lots of merchandise still?
Yeah, definitely.
All right. They make great stocking stuffers.
They're comfortable too.
They are. Skull Mike, is he going to call here? He's got to figure he's behind with the flush. Tough to fold a set.
You think he's going to chase it?
I think he is.
Oh.
Yep.
Oh.
He's reaching for chips. He has a habit of pulling things out of his ass.
It's so funny seeing these guys play because I only get to have them go sit down. I don't get to see their cards and see how they play. So this is nice.
So Adam, here's the river. The river is a king. Skull Mike does not pull a rabbit out. TM is going to make it, looks like 1,000. 900 is the bet. Skull Mike, a set of 6s. Straight out there. Diamonds are out there. Can't call this. Skull Mike, you're going to find a way to get away from it. Let's see. He's working through it. He's reaching for chips here. I think he's going to find a fold. So let's see. Let's wait for this hand. I'll ask you another question here, Kara.
Okay.
We're sitting here with Kara from the front desk.
Yeah.
Kara's loving the Chatsville. 424 people in the chat. Skull squirming. So we've got about 45 minutes left in this episode. TM talking to Skull.
That's a fucking good Christmas gift.
Did you hear him? He's calling. Oh, Lordy.
Some bullshit diamonds, Terry? Bullshit diamonds.
TM nods.
He's telling him.
What are we looking at? Like
Skull, it's $900 into a $3,700 pot.
Wow. I do have a set.
He tells him he has a set. Folks, one if you think he's going to call, two if you think he's going to fold. Is Skull Mike going to call here?
Today, Junior.
We have all sorts of good sound effects. He makes the call. TM takes
Why?
Skull Mike's money.
Mike, why?
$4,600 goes to TM. My goodness. Oh, Skull could not find a fold. TM even told him he had flush. So, Kara,
Yes.
tournaments are a different story.
Yes, sir.
Cash game,
I was trying to talk him out of it.
you got to be a member to play either cash or tournament.
Yes,
But
sir.
a tournament, you don't pay hourly. What do you do on a tournament?
So usually we have access fees for our tournaments, and it does vary from day tournaments to evening tournaments. And you can find all that information on the lodgepokerclub.com.
So the access fee is different than the buy-in.
Yes, sir.
The access fee basically covers paying for the dealers and for the light bill, because all the buy-ins goes
Straight
to the prize pool.
Yes.
So the access fee, figure that instead of paying an hour, when we first opened and you played tournaments, they actually paid, you had to pay hourly.
I know, I
for
heard about
tournaments.
that.
And you play 6-7 hours in a tournament and then bubble and then walk out of here and get kicked in the crotch for another 60, 70 bucks. They changed that. So now
Yeah.
you have the access fee. Usually, last night I think it's $20 for the free roll, 25, something like
It's
that.
$25 for our free
25.
rolls, and those are Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Yeah, busy nights.
Yeah.
And they could get bigger, different, like you said, denominations for different tournaments, but it's all accessible on
lodgepokerclub.com.
lodgepokerclub.com.
Yeah, you can look at the tournament structures and everything on there as well. So if you want to see how the blinds are going to be laid out, all that kind of stuff.
Absolutely. People are giving Skull Mike hell for calling.
He was feeling it too. I thought he felt that it wasn't going to go through, but
I kind of agree with Jazzbo. If it wasn't on the stream, maybe Skull Mike would have found a fold. Skull Mike down 2,100 on the stream after getting out of losing, being stacked the first hand he played with Dirty when he hit a jack on the river when they ran it twice with kings versus jacks. So there you see the cumulative winnings. TM with that big hand gets into the green, now up 2,700. Skull Mike throwing the party. A party of 10 with a couple bottles of wine, $2,100. He's got a wedding coming up soon. I told him he should have the wedding at the lodge. Would you have your wedding at the lodge if you ever got married,
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you got the perfect
I'd
aisle.
invite a lot of people probably for the lodge, but
You got the perfect aisle, Can you imagine just coming down?
Rick, would you get married here?
No.
Yeah.
But I'd have a hell of a party.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Can you imagine renting this place out, putting a disco ball up? Did you see Bianca's shoes the other night?
Yes. The ones with the little purses on the front of them?
Yeah, we could have hung them from the ceiling and they were a disco ball, we talked about that. She won a tournament today.
Yeah, she did great.
She gave us a $49 super chat.
Nice.
Oh, in Asia, we celebrate.
Chris the Cop says Skull Mike is in the spirit of giving. And Kia says he talked himself into that call. Nakia also says I could throw one hell of a house party with 2,100. Nakia throws from what I hear, Nakia throws some great parties.
Oh, you don't even know.
I mean,
how am I going to get on the live stream about the parties me and Nakia have done?
Man,
we don't have to be a Catholic or Christian or whatever. We still can.
But she's a great host for sure.
Absolutely. Looks like we're doing the orbit now of a bomb pod, PLO bomb pod. Everybody will get 4 cards. Adam will go straight to the flop. Flop comes Queen Jack 6, Skittles. And we'll wait till all the players' hands get recognized. 402 in the live chat. Bob Casey Ariel says we need a camera. Of all the times you've asked for a camera in the bunker, this probably would be a time to put. Everybody wants to see Kara. You know what? You want to see Kara?
You got to come to the lodge. I'm here, 4 days a week, 10-hour days. I'm here.
She's here a lot.
Wednesday through Saturday, 12 to 10 most days. So
there you go.
Come up here and say hi.
She likes to say hello to folks, and people all know her name. It's got to be nice to everybody knows you. So who calls you grandma?
Oh, my grandpa?
Okay, all right.
No, but that's John.
John
Griffin.
I heard that yesterday. I said, did he just call her grandma?
Yeah, he calls me grandma.
All right.
It's a running joke we have going on.
Whatever works. Queen Jack 6 is the flop. Here's the turn. 3 of hearts. Seti Maggette for Richard with a set of 6s. We've seen that a couple times. A straight draw, open-ender for Brian. Cam is drawing dead. He's got a queen. He folds. TM's got a straight draw. He'll fold.
Oh, Joe, you bringing up Nakia's deviled eggs? My favorite thing.
Everybody talks about those deviled. I wish I liked deviled eggs.
Oh, you would like hers. They have candied bacon on top, Rick. Are you kidding me?
I know. You love them. You know why? You know what hurt me one night about the deviled eggs is when I heard Alex tell me he had a dozen of those. And I just
so he didn't leave any for me then.
I mean, no offense. I just don't want to be near anybody who's had a dozen deviled eggs. I mean, come on. Let's be honest here. A couple, yes, but a dozen? Watch out, baby.
They're addicting for sure, though.
Man, we're still, Kausas Mumu's still coming up. I came up with this idea of having a hot dog cart with a umbrella in the room, and people are coming up with what we would name different hot dogs, and got to sell the idea to a couple people here at the lodge. Maybe we'll have a hot dog.
Like a hot dog stand or something?
Like a little cart with an umbrella that somebody sits there and makes you a hot dog. Wouldn't that be cool?
Are you going to be that person?
No. With a little hat?
Yeah.
No.
I can see that.
We'd have to hire somebody. Still in the... Wes constantly asks about the merchandise being pre-shrunk.
Not that I'm aware of.
Yes, you do pay after the session. We get this question all the time. What happens if somebody leaves without paying? Kara, what happens there?
We usually put it on their account, but I can definitely say that it's very rare that people do not come back here and have to pay. We usually watch cameras, and we do take a $20 deposit towards your time when you do first come in here if you are doing a day pass. But it does cover your 2 first hours, and then after that you can take care of the rest at the end.
Yeah, we just don't have.
Plus, I'm pretty good at watching people out the door.
Yeah, we just don't have a lot of problems with that, knock on wood.
Yeah, definitely.
4, 5, 10 Skittles. And poker players, if you want to play again, and that's the thing, that's the key thing. The lodge is the place to play poker, and if you ever want to play again, you're going to have to pay that bill at some point. Ace of clubs.
Somebody asked, why does Rick want the room to reek of hot dog farts?
Yeah.
Talk about these deviled eggs.
Yeah, no kidding. I just think a hot dog cart would be kind of cool. Skull Mike looking down at Jack 3. He gets rid of it, of course.
About to pound the Clippers. Second half. Yeah. 30. Oh, you're in the half? We're about to pound that. Clippers second
So it
half.
looks like a call
I don't care what the fuck
from
hey, it's 49-38.
Dapper Dewey. So heads up to a river.
Kings minus 1.5.
6 of clubs
Can't be more than that.
on the
It has to
river,
win a quarter yet.
and Dapper Dewey gets
It's
there.
gonna be probably half a point. I know you got.
Where do you buy a sport coat like that? Don't know. Do you have it custom made? You must. You can't buy that off the shelf at JCPenney. Beautiful, beautiful. And what kind of sunglasses do you think those are? Armani, Gucci, something festive.
Oh, no, he's fancy, though.
He's a fancy guy.
Well, Rick, I'm going to have to get going
All
here
right.
because I've stayed a little bit later than
Well-
expected, but it was really nice coming on here tonight.
3 cheers, everyone, for Kara.
Thanks for having me on here, guys.
You're welcome back. You're a big hit. You're probably going to be one of the. Where's Kara? Get Kara back on. That's, we always have that after somebody comes in the bunker. You're always. Usually it's a 4-digit number. And
What do you want to see on happen?
it's just crazy.
Clippers.
Dapper
Clippers second half.
Dewey with
What's
pocket
crazy is I
sixes.
took
We've said
Orlando
a sixes
second
a lot
half too,
tonight.
plus
Doesn't
I've
come
never
this
bet on
time.
Orlando.
King 8 deuce, couple
Ever.
diamonds.
But all these people are out on COVID. All of them are out for the Kings. And I was like, you know what? Maybe the backups, they play good. I bet the over. That's why I was like, you know what?
Murph says Kara. Carlos says good night
No,
to
the
her.
Clippers
Chris the
lost
Cop.
to them at home
DM says
for
love
like
you.
20
Nuts
something.
Glory says
Then
see
maybe
ya,
19,
Jaspo.
Maybe 19. So now they're gonna be like, you know,
Billy
get the
Dumas,
fuck outta
can
here.
you opt to pay your
At home,
time
pretty
as
good
you
time.
go along, or
You know
do you
what?
have to
Fuck
wait
it,
till you leave? I'm
I'm
sure that they could probably take your money as you're going along.
I'm pounding Clippers.
I don't know the
I
answer
already
to that,
bet like
though, so I
200
will
money
leave that for the front desk.
You know what? Fuck this, man.
My guess is you could probably prepay
I'm riding with you.
some money.
Let's go
Maybe
Clippers.
not. I usually just pay at the end.
This whole show's gonna be beep, 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 beep.
Poopa answers right away. You can prepay if you want to. There you go. Ask and answered.
Raise 30. Hold. Hold. Hold 30. Hold 30.
Carlo, good night to you. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. 2021.
You see?
Yes, sir.
Tough year, folks. Tough year. Here's to 2022 being a little bit easier for everybody.
Again, baby.
Queen Jack 10. Open-ended straight draw and a pair of queens for TM. Straight for Dapper, along with a straight flush. Redraw. Skull Mike decides to make a bet.
They had to score.
Grand Poobah says you can actually add time from Poker Atlas. Did not know that.
No, they had to score 68. That's not impossible. But you're almost at overtime territory? Yeah, I knew Duke was a bet. Duke's second half was a bet. Man, I was moving today, so I didn't have it. I hit yesterday too. Yeah, I hit big yesterday, so I took today off really. I bet the Mizzou game. I sprinkled them. I took the plus. They're driving the score with a minute left. I won too much yesterday. They're on the goal line. Come on!
Yes, Wonders. Tough year for the Texas
I
Longhorns.
just
We all
lost
know that.
600.
Tougher year for those Texas Aggies. Did you see that they can't even play in their bowl game? Can't send a team to the bowl game
I took the
because
under
of
in the first game,
COVID.
and
So
I was
there you
like,
go.
the next game
The
has
Longhorns
to go
don't play in a bowl game.
over. It
Neither
ain't
do the
that easy,
Aggies.
we can just bet the under.
So if you're an Aggie fan, so sorry.
I need overtime too? Hello? It ain't gonna happen, man. It ain't gonna happen. Take the Clippers, bro. They're gonna.
I did. I just took them.
Cal says, Moo, don't think you.
I'm gonna bet more.
Maybe I'm reading it wrong, but the $10 an hour is a tremendous value. Remember, we do not take a rake off the table.
He wasn't there.
So the most you are spending is $10 an hour. The most a table, let's look at the whole table in general. The most is $90 if it's a 9-handed game like we have going on right now. $90 an hour is the player's responsibility. Whereas if it were a rake game, and you were getting between 20 and 30 hands an hour, let's just say, you're looking at well over $120, $150 coming off the table in a rake game. So it's an incredible value no matter who you talk to. We talked to Doug Polk about this. We talked to pros that come visit us. The timed, $10 an hour timed game as opposed to rake, an incredible value for the player. Incredible. German with A7 offsuit just tosses $500 into the pot and then just looks down at his phone. He should be looking at his phone.
I was gonna make it 250.
Richard gets out of the way. Cam with pocket eights. 460 to call. Folds.
You don't have 40 and then 500.
German is going to win the pot.
I like it.
No worries. No worries, Kase. That's why I said I could be wrong in what you were trying to say. Though I totally understand.
He's like, I could beat 7 deuce.
Now the ace-3.
Ace-3. Ace-7 heavy B.
It was ace jack. I knew it. His lucky ass.
I love
He's like, you know
Got
what?
another 27 minutes, then we're going to call it a night because we've got to do the Dealer Olympics. Kind of excited, I ain't going to lie. I think it's going to be a fun little watch. Once we're going to record it and then release it between the week between Christmas and New Year's. Kind of thirsty. Kind of thirsty.
I don't know this one. So the higher you have it, the more hands you play.
Bob Meissen, hello from Calgary, Canada.
You play a little bit of hands. 275. I know, yeah. I don't know this one has
I'm going to check on that, Nick from Yuma, how we're going to release it. I'd like to see it with chat available. I'm sure the Wizard, if the Wizard can do it, that's how we'll release it. So chat can be live when we premiere it. That would be fun. Who do I think is the favorite? I mean, the events are different and going to be difficult for everyone. So, I mean, my initial thoughts would be Kevin. Frank has said he's going to show up.
German says so.
I'm going to go with one of those two, with Kevin, the slight favorite. If we were doing odds, I'd say Kevin is probably a 7-2 favorite. I won't give the long shots because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but
they can't.
I'll give you the favorite. if we were putting odds on this, I'd say Kevin was about a 7-2 favorite to take down the first annual Dealer of the Year.
Might be a degenerate.
Seti Maggette for Skull Mike.
Clippers.
Hey, ladies!
No more. Done 11. I just bet 300 on it.
Let's go.
Well, I won too much the other day.
That's
Put
what
all the
happens when
jelly.
you have all that jelly in there.
I don't love it.
Just keep pounding.
Watching the Postman. Don't know if I've ever seen you in the chat. Welcome.
Babysit a little bit.
Check.
High looking for a 10 ball or a diamond. That's not going to do it. Boat City for Skull Mike. And High is playing around as Skull Mike is deciding what he can get from High. Thinking a little too long. He's got his hand on his shoulder. Skull Mike needs some sun. His hands are pasty. Get some sun, Skull Mike, for the love of God. Is he wearing white gloves? Skull Mike will win that pot.
Yeah, I think he's club.
Christmas is the time of giving, right? What's the best gift that you've ever given anyone? Not that you've ever received. What's the best gift that you've ever given anyone? That's the question for chat tonight.
I had a monster.
Yeah, monster balls.
Monster balls.
Cumulative winnings, TM up 2,300.
We're gonna see.
Skull Mike's still throwing the party of those that remain on the table, down 1,500.
Nut.
Nutter butters.
I tossed you 5 on that?
Yes, thank you, Mike.
Is 5 enough, Mike?
Nah.
Right? You have to add.
No, Derek, we do not have any more of those coins that look like the dealer button. That design is gone forever. If you've gotten one of those, you've got a collector's item. I hear on eBay they're going for as much as $11.
I was trying to.
You could have bought them for $10. I'm kidding. I don't know if they're going on eBay, but can't find them.
I had a good afternoon session, so. Plus, I should have lost that 1,000 to him, so I was free-rolling. True. You know what I mean?
Got another 20 or so minutes. All club flop.
You got club? You got double check shit. Let me see.
A straight for German. A club draw for Skull Mike. German bets 30.
I already fold. You should say earlier.
He said dirty. He said dirty. I need you in there. Oh yeah, 30.
Hey, as much as Skull Mike has roasted me all year long, he can handle it.
Three regular players.
I used to have people come and tell me, Rick, I'm so sorry for the way Skull Mike treats you. I said, don't worry.
6. Instead of 6.
I check.
He goes as far as I let him. No, he's been a fantastic partner, and Skull gets there again. Not the way he thought he was going to get there. Runner straight for Skull Mike. Now he's been an excellent partner in all of this. Really didn't know him too well before we got kind of put together in this, and since become very good friends. Oh, about 20 years older than he is, so we've got that going for us. Skull Mike's going to win this pot.
King.
Take it down.
I'll flop it.
Flop what?
Okay. Any other club? Another club there.
Yes, I'm going to be in Vegas for a few days, Wesley.
You had me, sir.
After Christmas for a few days. What I'll do, I don't know.
I would have paid you off.
Poker for sure.
Show me the king.
Peeps a rock for sure. Everything else. I'll wake up late. I'll go to sleep late. And enjoy the sights.
Man, T, you got 3K? We're going to watch the game on our phone. Hold them up, screw. 30, and we just hit a 3. Let's go. Hello. Hey, I'm telling you, we should lie better. We should just keep pounding it. I'm telling you, they're going to murk them. Well, because I lost that first half, and I watched the game. It was one of those.
Yes, big game, Patriots, Bills. Got a lot of Bills fans. A lot of dealers are like the Bills, including Kevin. They talk a lot of smack for a team that's never won a Super Bowl.
Hit that.
My team's the Patriots. We've won quite a few.
Let's go.
Ain't gonna lie. High wakes up with.
Do we?
TM calls the 100 with Big Slick. German comes along with 100. Cam comes along with 100 with Ace-5 suited.
You don't have to. Unless I call, do it. If I call, you have to call.
Adam's going to give us a flop. 10-7 Jack, Skittles. Pair of sevens for German. Still with the pair of queens is high. Makes it, looks like 375. Yes, Adam is a huge Pats fan in the box. Pats played as bad as they could against the Colts and still ended up with a chance to win, or at least get it tied. So I don't think they're going to stub their toe. The game's in Foxborough. It'll be nice and cold.
Yes, right there.
Thank you very much.
It's not even there.
I guess the winner would get the inside track. Obviously, if Buffalo beats New England, I believe they take over first place in the division. Pats would go to 9-6 with 1 to go if they were to lose. Got to get to 10 games, folks. Got to get. Wise coach once said, "Don't talk to me about playoffs until you get to 10 games."
Anyone can do it. I can call anyone.
Win 10 and then we'll start talking
Call
playoffs.
it Call it none. Nothing. 50-50.
Casey, huh? It's 25. 25. Raised to 125.
Don't know. Didn't see. Did Skull Mike drop a soda? Did not see that. Here's Skull Mike. He's back in the bunker for the magic of television. Skull Mike, we saw you.
That big hammer's Terry, huh?
Big hammer's Terry, but the biggest hand, the first hand you sat down against Dirty, you struck spike a jack on the river. You were toast.
Yeah, Dirty said you just want to run it 2 times. So I was like, whatever. And then I should have folded for that 900 on the river to Terry, but then I'm like, this 900's free money anyways from that jack on the river. Can't
You know,
fold
we had a
in
lot of
sets.
comments that maybe if you weren't on the stream, you would have found a way to fold.
Probably. It's tough folding. It's tough folding sets on stream. It is.
Also,
that was a terrible run out though. The diamond got there on the turn, and then the straight gets there on the river. Should have got away. Terry was talking to me, telling me, save yourself the 900.
He did. A lot of people agree that you need to get some sun.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, super white. Although Elmer, I should be on the cover of Elmer's Glue. I'm so white.
Dirty with 2 pair. Brian folds.
It's all good. I made a little bit of a comeback. Got a little bit on tilt. I was getting pretty active. I didn't know I had a big hand. You see that big hand with high? I had flopped a lot of sets.
Yes.
I tried to trap a little bit. I wasn't quite sure what high had. I thought high would bet. I saw what he had. He had the straight draw and the flush draw on the turn. I thought he would barrel that. I was hoping to check raise turn, get him committed.
You were thinking a lot on that, on the river.
Yeah, I was thinking about checking it.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to check behind. I wanted to go for a little value.
He didn't have anything. The thing is, if he has nothing, he's not going to bet anything. So
I don't know. He might have gone over. He might have gone over the top. All the people telling me I need to get a tan. I did have skin cancer, folks. So
there you go. Now that makes us all feel bad.
Keep that in mind.
We're giving Skull Mike shit that he's pasty, and then he throws the C word down on us.
Yeah. So I don't really mess. I try to stay out of the sun when I can for that reason.
All right, now we all feel bad. 10-3 deuce, 2 diamonds. This is a PLO bomb pot. And I see you. Did you take one of the hats that I brought, or is that your hat?
I might have taken it.
I knew you took it because I brought 9. We're going to need that for the Dealer Olympics.
Yeah, that's cool.
Kara was a fantastic home run guest.
Hello.
People love Kara. Bucking a squirt from high with
Got
2 pair.
Got German in there for 20 minutes. I know Sabado whining about getting in the game.
What happened to Sabado?
I don't know what he did.
Something must have happened because he left in a huff.
He wanted to play like 5-10, 25. The game wasn't big enough for him, apparently.
We're in.
I don't
I don't know.
I don't know. That was interesting.
We'll see Sabado again.
All right. 7 of clubs now.
We have 300.
I got 300 on it.
People not liking
400. 50,
not liking Germ's mic, I don't
We
think.
have 930 on the Clippers.
Oh my man. Let's go Clippers.
I haven't bet that much on a basketball game. Let alone
It's all
the
good, folks. I
Clippers.
don't take anything personally. Thick skin, might be pasty, but it's pretty thick. So, as much shit as I give Rick.
That's what I said. I said I took 2021. If I can give you a little shit, I'm going to do it.
Go for it. Go
The
for it.
last stream of the year, the last 20 minutes.
Sure.
11 minutes left to go in this stream, maybe. Here's the river from Adam. And it looks like the 10s and deuces from high. We've had some weak-ass PLO hands.
How did Kara do in here?
That's what I just said. She killed it.
She was in here for how long? 5 minutes? 10
No,
minutes?
she was here for a good 15 minutes, and she killed it. People loved her.
Nice.
People love Kara.
Yes.
Dapper Dewey.
I don't like going out there without leaving you a replacement. And I think that Kara was like, "Oh, get off in 5 minutes." I said, we gave you a shout out earlier. You want to hop in there with the Rick?
No,
She was pretty nervous.
People loved it.
Well, no, Dirty. There's no. The Kings are playing their bench. There's 7 minutes
Derek
left.
Myers says he's in love with Kara.
We have Bledsoe.
Many people are.
I did ask Kara how many times she gets hit on every day. She said a lot. People love Kara.
I went running around. I had 8-9. I see that turn, I can't go.
And Dewey's going
I had 2 pairs.
to scoop a rather large pot.
Ratchet bluff, otherwise I lose.
Oh, I need that 200. I win.
Two pen and two. What do you have?
1.4 down, throwing the party. A little bit of making a little bit of a comeback. Small comeback.
Sharon Barth is absolutely correct. The Olympics that we're going to tape and record after this stream.
Dapper Dewey made a huge bluff on that river, by the way. On that PLO bomb pot, just had a pair of 10s, bluffed it like he had the straight and took it down. So
on that last one,
yeah.
He had 2 pair. He had 10s and deuces. The last one. Yeah.
Still kind of weak.
Yeah, that's what
it was a bluff. Yeah.
We've had the weakest of weak PLO hands. Like pairs are winning.
Yeah.
2 pairs are winning. That never happens in PLO. Especially bomb pots where everybody gets a chance.
Right. Thank you.
Good man.
I got the pots up down. You bluffing, I can't.
Racer Nerd says, Mike and Rick, thank you for making Chatsville a special place.
Thank you,
for all
Racer
the hard
Nerd.
work you put in bringing us amazing poker. I hope 2022 is even better for you. Thank you, Racer Nerd, for all your hard work. I think it will be. I'm excited. We've got some interesting things that could be on the horizon. We know for a fact January 12th, Norman, Chad, and Lon McCarron are going to kick off 2022 with a bang here at the Lodge Mahal. Jack 5-7, a couple of diamonds. No, but, you know, I guess High has the ace of diamonds.
Love playing with High and TM. They've been great to me and to the stream. Always there, willing to play, provide action.
Can't lie, High is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And that's with only understanding about 40% of what he's telling me. And he's still one of my favorites.
I'm starting to speak a little bit more fluent High.
You talk High?
Yeah, I talk
Mike
High.
talk High real well.
Yeah, I'm getting better.
King of Diamonds. No, High's. I just love the kid. I'd say he's a kid. Do we even know how old he is?
Good question. How old High is? I'm not quite sure. I'd say he's like
27.
No, higher.
Really?
Like 31 or 2.
Really?
I might need to find this out. We'll wait till the new year. We'll think about it. We'll let it sit.
Meet the Faulkners when he said, "Oh yes, Jack talk Thai, real well." There's the diamond for High. He gets there. Richard's been a little quiet tonight.
Yeah.
And he might have to call this with 2 pairs, top 2. But 4 liners to a flush out there.
Lays it down.
Lays it down.
Here you go.
You have it, huh?
8. Only dealer.
A lot of people like High.
So what's the order of events?
He's going to be betting.
We're going to start off with pitching into.
Take a look. Some dealers starting to show up.
They're
warming up in the bullpen.
They're stretching.
Doing some wrist exercises.
You're late on the under. You should have said under.
Nakia, thank you very much for saying that. Right back at you. Poobah says High is either 24 or 25. I tend to agree with. I put it at 27.
No,
what if High's 53?
I know I'm older than you.
We'll have to ask High at some point.
Yeah.
How old are you, High?
198. Is the under 198, and they're at 130 or 121. That's going under. They got to score 67
Beyond
points.
Cannabis, absolutely love for TM.
They got to score 78
Always
points.
love TM.
The dealer put-in coin is sold out, Derek. That was our first edition coin. We will have new coins in the new year as well.
These Deuce. Got to sell the ones we already have.
They're gone. They're gone.
Kara says we're selling some merchandise for stocking stuffers.
Yeah, those are good questions to ask her.
Skull Mike leads out, and he's going to probably take this down with a $75 bet. Cam has nothing, but he's very sticky. Cam will call. Dominating Skull Mike here. 3 ball.
Oh, Kim had
Skull
8.
Mike has 2 outs, but with a bet, could he take it down here? He checks and basically has given up on this hand. Check, check. The deuce, so got trip deuces on the board with an ace. The king is going to win as long as he stays in.
He lied. My shit's way too shiny. Look at that. 30 minutes. Mr.
Skull Mike goes for a play. Skull Mike decides, I want this pot after all. Makes the bet, takes it down with squat douche. Cumulative winnings, Skull Mike throwing the party there, down 1,300. Had that one tough hand.
Yeah, one big hand. Other than that, played pretty well.
Could have been a lot worse. That first hand of the night, Kings versus Jacks.
I mean, it's pretty much stacked. They only had maybe 500 behind. So it was pretty bad. Could have got away on that run out, but I had a profitable afternoon session, so I played for about 2 hours and one more than Dapper Dewey's winning right now. So we're still in the green for the day, but on cameras, we're stuck.
Ah, Bob Casey. Ariel tells me it's buying cannabis. Slick Rick. You know how I get those things mixed up.
Folks, keep an eye out for the Dealer Olympics. Not 100% sure when we're going to be releasing it, but during the Christmas week, you're going to want to check it out.
We think it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun to at least record. How it's going to come across to you, who knows? Kia says Merry Christmas and cheers to an amazing 2021 to everyone in Chatsville. Skull and Slicky Ricardo. You too, Princess.
Yep, all you guys are great, tuning in 3 times a week. All of you know who you are. Everybody in the chat on a consistent basis, so welcoming to other people, enjoying the game of poker, enjoying listening to Rick and I's annoying voice. So we got to pat yourselves on the back for that.
Somebody out there singing some sort of Christmas carol. What's your favorite Christmas carol, Skull Mike?
I don't know. I don't know.
I kind of like the old classic Jingle Bell Rock.
No, it just gets annoying after a while.
Who is it, Mariah Carey that sings that?
German making a play here open-ended against Cam's Kings. I already pressed it.
Let's press it again. You can never press it enough.
Did you not? You have hearing issues? Did you not hear me just press that button 10 seconds ago?
I heard it.
Maybe the poker gods heard that and they said, Rick, just press it one time and you upset the Cowboys. Did you ever think that might happen?
I was too busy thinking about Christmas carols.
Well, Cam's too busy thinking about the barrage and German's thinking about getting lucky. Perhaps on the turn one time. One time maybe, puts his hood on.
German shows his
we're all in.
open-ended straight draw.
Sit diamond, this one.
Cam shows his Cowboys. 4 outs for German.
Sit diamond,
A 3 or an 8. There's the 3-ball! Corner pocket! German!
Sits down.
How do you do it? My goodness!
Gets lucky there. Binks it. Cam can't believe it. Reaching in his pocket for the reload. That might be the last hand of the night.
Look at German.
Loving life, sits down and thinks that could have been Sabado's seat if he had a little bit of patience.
Just tossing money. There's the VPIPs for tonight. German 64%. Richard at the bottom 23%. Everybody doing pretty good. And that's going to do it for the final stream of 2021. Michael Skull Reisman, what are your thoughts?
Amazing. Amazing year. You just think that it kind of went by pretty quickly if you think about it. From one club to another,
We've done so much this year.
From lights to more lights.
Under the lights.
From table 11 to
under the lights.
To table 11.
And want to thank the Wizard of Lodge, he's the only person who's been at every live stream, actually.
Yes,
Michael's missed some.
That will go down
I've missed a
in
couple.
the record books.
So thank you to him. Thank you for Skull Mike. My name is Slick Rick. We will see you next year on Poker Night at the Lodge.
Bullshit.